gen, and by that I mean I didn't draw anything.
Oh
Wait,
my
what-
god!
God.
No.
Which
I
gen
ran
are
out
we
of
on?
time.
You
This
fucking,
is great.
you
This
monster.
is 100% gonna get more views because of this. So I guess
Wait, which gen are we on?
Very good background though.
Oh, this gen.
Oh, the Mudkip.
yeah, the good one. So Josh,
Yes.
do I have your permissions to be mean?
What? Like to the gen? Yes.
No, because you said this like I was gonna make a joke earlier, and then you're like, wait, let me start recording.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Well, yeah, this might get
It
long.
had nothing to do with Pokemon. It had nothing to do with Pokemon and everything to do with you. And I was trying to stop myself, and then you're like, no, please continue. So just to be clear, is this okay? I'm gonna ask it now.
I don't know.
What?
Is what okay?
Well, it's just really funny. God, this is, oh my god.
Do whatever you think is appropriate.
Well, okay, but it's appropriate because, like, I feel like we need to put this in context for everyone who's new here, whoever you are, if you are new here.
Yeah. Hello, June, Maestro, Michael. Cody's in the voice call. Hello.
Yeah.
new.
So if you somehow are or are not, God. So like, Josh is very critical. And he keeps saying, like, you know, I went to school for art design.
Oh. That's why I'm bad at it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like everything you're like, actually, I'm an authority. I went to school for art design. And it's just like, Josh,
Yeah.
you went to a community college for art design.
Yeah. It's something.
Come on,
It's
Look at
more
that
than most
heat.
people at the end of the day.
Josh, you know what it is. That's why I was saying I feel weird making fun of that, because that is exactly what I would do with my whole single semester. God, life was fucking weird. Took the job opportunity instead of school, and I don't know if that was the right decision. But you know, things happen.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
It really does. It's just extremely funny every time you bring that up to like give like an authority like assessment. I just feel like it's appropriate to set the stage.
Oh yeah. I mean,
every time you
I make no
criticize
qualms
something
about
from
like
me.
only going to a community college.
But every time you bring up your art degree
Well, what kind
to
of
like
community?
criticize Pokemon,
Oh, it was for nursing.
and it's
Like,
like,
the community college I went to like mostly was known for its nursing program.
oh, you know what? That actually makes me find it more respectable.
It just like happened to have an art program.
Cool.
Because like that's like metaphorically that's like nursing your talents, and like that's kind of beautiful.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Where's thing? Okay.
Jenny, why are we looking at fucking not mudkips?
It's fine.
Anyone
don't worry
remember
about it. So we forgot to
Does
talk
anyone remember
about
his
this
name?
fucking Pokemon before.
Because this is
So-
It's
the
really
single
good.
greatest image to ever come out of Pokemon.
So I really like this version. I wasn't sure because I was like, this looks too much like the original version. It's barely changed. But you know what? In game, it looks good. He looks like a derpy grandpa. Like he looks like an uncle. At the same time, like he's like somebody who is just like he's an uncle who is at like some family gathering. He's not the cool uncle, to be clear. He's definitely the awkward one. But he's not going to say something offensive. He's just going to be really weird. And I appreciate that energy. I really, really do. So I think this
do
design
wish
is
there was
actually an
more-
improvement.
I wish there was something like more different, because it essentially is just a palette swap, and it didn't like fix
But
the
look at
one
them side by
problem
side.
I have with the design, and it's still top heavy.
Yeah, it is still top heavy.
And
It's
I just
different
kind of
enough
wish
for
that
me.
was kind of helped out. But the new color palette's good. Even the patterning's fine. He's fine.
The shell shape is actually fairly different. I know it looks similar enough, but it's different
It's
when
like
you're
the
looking
horn
at
is
them
the only thing
together.
that's actually really different.
And the spikes at the back, I think.
Yeah, but those are just additions. Like, it's not
No,
really
not just
changing
the
anything
horn.
at the end of the day.
Not just the horn. The like.
I mean, it's just like spikier in general, while the original is like the shells are like
No.
just more like smooth.
It's
has
actually
more
less.
spikes.
Like
Wait,
OG
did we- wait.
samurai.
Didn't we already see this? Or is this like a
No.
different version?
We saw the original. We didn't see this.
See,
this
even
uniform.
Ian can't tell the difference.
What's the original look like? Is
Well,
it white
Ian just
head?
has poor memory.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks the same to me.
So does Josh, though. That's not really an excuse.
So here's the original.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing. It's just more edgy.
Yeah. That's
And
the
one
only-
has more spikes, and they like remove the lines on its chest for some reason.
That's a good thing.
I think it looks
Wow.
better than
You don't want him to have
to be
pecs.
honest.
It does.
The new one looks really good.
Like, I prefer the
and
newer
again,
color palette, but it
Again,
still is Samurot's like silhouette at the end of the day. So like, it's fine at best.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that hurts you. His eyes are better too. Just everything about this is like, yeah, I
can't
really
hear
like
you.
this Pokemon.
Okay. What about this
Alright.
one? How do you feel about Sadanodi?
It's cute. That's all I have to say.
Pity.
It's cute.
So this was my least favorite when I first saw the announcements. This was my least favorite of the three,
And
and that's saying something because I really did not
Oh.
like Spore Bunny.
He's like playing
But-
in the mud with his paws.
yeah, the
He's
big
been-
cutoff. It's
He's been eating the mud. He's just a good little boy.
Yeah,
It's
he's my
like a
favorite of the
weird-
three because at least he doesn't look like. I hate the limbs on the
Don't
other
say.
two.
Don't. I was just gonna say, do not mention Noodle Limbs. We're starting it off. It's not even here. Don't say it.
Fine, we'll save that. I
We'll
kind of
s-
wish that the paws were the same color brown,
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't. It's not a problem on this design.
Mhm.
And
It's
his
just-
like he had. I don't know. I've always liked him. He has like a little more personality than the other two.
I disagree harshly, but that's okay. Like for me, this looks like.
I mean,
Mako
okay,
Kita.
so Messone has the most personality, but I don't like him. So
I don't know which one that is.
we'll get to it. It's fine.
Okay.
But, like as
I hope you mean Sobble, because Sobble
I-
has the most
I
personality.
think like these are, I think these are the worst starters. Like
It's like a
they are.
toss up between. No, if I'm including their final evolutions, yeah, these are by far the worst.
oh,
If
I'm just talking about the
just-
first stages.
If I'm just talking about the first stages, I don't know. I think Gen 3 is like right there for me, and I know that's sacrilegious, but like I can't help that.
For me, these feel a bit more like cookie cutter, and it makes me like dislike them like more than even the Gen 3 ones. He's fine though. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Uh,
Does not look like a starter to me.
no. And we have his banana friend.
I do like.
Uh,
And the hair.
Oh god. Why is
I
he
love the
why is he
Slightly
pissed?
reached
I don't like that at all.
The arms are kind of weird. Kind of like.
He looks not right.
This.
That's terrible.
I hate
Uh,
the coloring.
Coloring,
I
the
hate
coloring
the
is terrible.
armbands. Why is like the only color that's the same is the orange? What happened, friend?
I've never seen that. That's hideous.
so
They bleached it.
one. Hello,
He's
Sirius.
bogus.
I'm glad you're here early enough for this to experience this, because the starters are always fun.
Just wait.
Two, I really dislike this design, and yet, unlike Groupie, this feels like a mid-stage. Like, this feels like a starter Pokemon. Like, this feels like this only exists because they needed a middle stage for a starter, which
Is
lot
that a
of, like,
compliment?
other Pokemon...
No.
In one sense, yes, and another no, because like if I just saw this randomly, like I have no desire to get it. But if it's
Why?
my starter, you just kind of have to deal with it, which is what a lot of like mid-stage starters are.
Why
like.
are grass types like cursed with their middle stages? Like,
Grass types are amazing, so shut up. I don't care.
no, just
But
the
what
middle
about
evolutions.
Grovyle? I thought
Are
you
you gonna
liked it.
defend the
No, I
fucking
get-
Gen 6 middle evolution? Like,
No, Josh, no, I told you. Like, I don't like any of that line other than Chespin, and it was the first time that I didn't choose a grass starter because of it, other than Crystal, but Crystal's non-canon. Sorry,
Okay,
to the
but
dial
what
to
do you mean
distance, I had to
it's
choose
not
it.
terrible middle evolutions? I thought you liked Grovyle.
yeah, it's the only good one.
No, Ivysaur's amazing. Shut up, Josh. Anyway,
No,
So what
my
happened?
husband,
Look.
Grovyle.
I will say a good thing about this one is I like the concept of the two drumsticks being hairpins for the bun. Because you look at the 3D model, it's got like this fluffy hair that pops out.
Right.
And here it's like in a tight
Right.
bun. I do like that concept.
Yeah, it has its
That's-
thing.
That's the only
a
positive thing I
readable
can-
concept.
Yes.
Like everything else is just like, why is it like this?
Everything else is just why, but the concept is something I can
Yeah, the
appreciate.
concept of like
Have
10%
one
of this design is really solid. Everything else is
Salty.
questionable. For some
Salty.
reason, this monkey's been Norded, and that's a little weird, but okay.
You're gonna have to speak up more this Jen, since this is your home turf. So like
Oh,
this
yes.
is gonna like if this is gonna be a band sort of thing, we need to know who this is referencing, or if you can see this as some sort of British bullshit.
They were pretty vague with it. They basically just like they put football, James Bond, and a drummer, which is like it's not really. It's just like vaguely English, I guess. Like it's pretty
By
much
the way,
just-
Josh,
Hmm.
But beyond that, I don't think it's really meant to be referencing anyone specific.
Okay.
Which is kind of a shame.
So you're saying you're not cultured. Good to know.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I think I don't have anything else to say.
How do you feel about Gorilla Lander?
I mean, Barra. That's pretty much it.
at least he
I like
was.
the hair. I like the fluffy hair. Like the leaves has fluffy hair. That's a
At
good
least it's not a human.
Beautiful. Every
And the-
aspect of him. Oh, and you got the little tuft of hair in front. Oh,
one. And the drum is alright.
I
like the drum.
I think
I'm
my
looking
issue is that I
at-
look at this and I don't see a Pokemon.
Would
What do
you
you
say?
Okay, that's
I see a
weird.
fucking gorilla.
That's
you're
weird.
a hot gorilla.
I don't like it.
God.
Looking at it
Josh,
now,
I think that's a
Josh,
it
he's almost
reminds
7
me
foot
of
tall.
the
Come
of
on.
the gorillas you see walking around Garu Plains and Xenoblade,
Yeah, exactly.
except it's green.
He has a
Can I
weirdly
just say-
dark color palette, even for this
He's-
gen.
he's
I don't mind that as part of like a design, but it does make like his muzzle stand out in a negative way to me.
Oh, that's
well, I
weird.
mean, when like his previous evolutions all had like mostly light green to dark brown,
Yeah,
and they
it's
basically
just-
swapped that.
It
The-
feels odd how some colors are just gone.
Yeah, the entire piss color of his body is non-existent now.
No, it's
Like,
now using like a
why
new shade of
is
green
not
that was
green?
only on like the cuffs of the second evolution.
It's like they couldn't
What?
decide on a shade of green because they keep using a different one for each evolution.
It's also a different brown.
I
It's like they
okay.
couldn't decide.
Go ahead, Fane.
So multiple things. One, why is he pissed like Slime Time Live green? Like that's weird that you would describe that other version as piss
It was
colored. I don't.
pretty pissy. It's the yellow.
Okay. You should maybe go see a doctor. Two,
I'm not
its
saying it's my
fingers.
piss.
I'm gonna pull a Josh here. Its fingers are creeping me out. I do not like how long the fingers are and how they're bending right now. It looks.
I like
weird
to
'cause it
believe
looks
that's just
like
a
a-
key art issue that I just hope isn't
I-
on
Oh,
anything
it
else.
is. It is. It is.
No,
Like the
it
3D
looks
style.
like a man kneeling down, being absorbed into his arms.
Oh yeah, I see it. That's so weird.
and it's really unfortunate. As for like things Josh is complaining about, I don't understand it. I feel like that's very much a Yashi problem, but like it's not very. It's fine for me. It's very middle of the road.
It's
I mean,
fine,
I don't
Josh.
actively
like
dislike
something-
it. This is my favorite of the 3, but
It looks like something you would randomly run into in Hoenn in the tall grass, and it would be a one-stage Pokemon.
yeah, it doesn't feel like it belongs as like a starter.
No.
And granted, I'd argue that for most of these, but
What about it's Gigamax though?
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It's I like
very.
what is this for ants? Like, where is he?
Is he a drum set?
No, he's in
Yeah.
the center. You can just see
it's
him.
kind of the
Yeah,
concept,
no, so
concept for the
they do this
Make
weird
it
thing
large.
with the starter Gigantamax where they themselves don't get big, but like their accessories do.
exactly.
Mhm.
Yes. I do
You
like
mean
the
so they
concept
had
of
one
the-
gimmick and they didn't even follow through with it?
What they did. I like the concept of the hair as arms, like really like long tendril sort of thing. I guess.
Yeah,
But
I
that's-
watched it.
So-
It's fine.
There's only one of these Gigantamax that I really appreciate, and it's gonna be surprising because I kind of hate that Pokemon. But
Oh.
like, it's not offensive to me. It's just kind of there and kind of expected.
I feel like that describes my opinion on all the Gigantamaxes.
Hmm.
Like, they're there.
I genuinely enjoy some of them, and we're gonna get to one for one of the starters because I feel like, oh, this makes sense. For most of them, it doesn't.
How do you feel about He-Bunny?
It's why does it have a yellow square? I don't understand the yellow square. On
It's
the
supposed to
face.
be a
And
What
beta.
is
it's
it
the
expanded?
new
Yeah.
trend they're doing
Like,
where
I-
they're slapping a piece of cheese on their Pokemon's face.
Yeah.
What?
You'll notice
You're gonna have to get
if
used
they're
to-
on like Fuecoco too.
Yeah,
they
I
want
was
their
just gonna
Pokemon to
say.
be edible.
I
Yeah,
was
it's
just
on
gonna say.
Hogator, it's weird.
You're like, they're like, okay, you know what? You're tired of firefighting. Fine. What if instead of just always making the fire starter firefighting, we just slap random like yellow rectangles on it? Will that make you happy? It'll be a different type, but it's always gonna have that rectangle. It's branding, and it's there to piss Josh off. I do. It's fine. I see potential here. It doesn't.
I really don't
It's-
like how they used white for the base.
It's
Because it makes
Yeah.
him look awkward next to the other two. Because the other two start off as like a pale version of their color palette, except for him. And it makes him look awkward next to the other two.
I can kind of see what you mean, but like at the same time, it's
Because like you
fine.
have
'cause we've
pale
had that.
blue and pale green. What's the third one? White.
But what should he
I
be,
guess
gray?
they never heard the concept of a red rabbit before, I guess.
And it's just, I don't like that. It could have been like this shade of orange that's like in between.
Well, no, because it needs to look
No,
like a
it's-
sports mascot.
Yeah.
This looks like a sports mascot. This
It
looks like
works.
something you'd slap on a cereal box. This is very British.
I was about to say, I think of this more as a cereal mascot, not a sports mascot.
It's both.
It's
Just
alright.
kicking.
So when Go originally said, I don't want to catch you, I laughed really hard.
Yeah. Like, who would?
He eventually
yeah, he-
settled, but
white.
and that's what it felt like. He was settling.
I did choose Scorbunny though. Like out of all three designs. I
Imagine
do
the
like
guy
Scorbunny.
who
This
says
is
he
straight
wants
up my
to catch
least
every
favorite like
Pokemon.
fire starter.
Really? Okay.
I do not like his design.
Okay.
I don't know if I can agree with that, but I can get it behind it.
Like he barely looks like he fits in his own gen. Like it's
No, he looks like he's part of this
Yes.
gen. This gen is
Yes.
very a particular thing.
and
Uh,
they have his
Rabu.
evolve form Rabifoot.
So
I
this is my favorite of the mid starters. This might be my favorite of the like 9 like whatever Pokemon starters from this gen. Like I really do like Rabu. He's dorky.
I feel like with
he's
some
nerdy.
modification, he could be the base evolution.
see that. Yeah.
I
It
like
would look
him,
better than He-Bunny.
but I
No.
don't like his like Mpreg body. But other than that, he's pretty good.
It's
In
not.
what way?
They're actually pockets.
No, he's Mpreg.
Okay.
Okay. If that's what you think,
And he's
that
wearing-
looks like.
Oh, he's wearing like that like memeable like sweater where it's like cut like right at the, like tops.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a Naruto. He's a Naruto rabbit.
I mean, honestly,
What? He's a
with
break
pockets.
dancer.
I wasn't fond of Reboot to begin with, but the design's really grown on me. Like the
What?
whole high
This is the
collar thing
only
and the-
good evolution like in this line.
For some reason, I really didn't like it to begin with, but it's really grown on me. Like the high collar, the whole pockets, and the headband thing. You get really.
It's like
relaxed,
they
like,
dial back the
look.
white in the design and actually like spread out the color palette a bit. This is
You're
so
so
nice.
hateful.
It's a good.
You're so hateful.
It kind of makes
I
me
like
like look forward to what he would evolve into.
You're so hateful.
You
Anytime
must have
Pokemon
been
is like
so
has white.
disappointed then.
It's
Here's the thing.
fine.
Well, that's
Lugia.
true.
Josh. Cinderace.
How do you feel about Aceburn?
I do like. Well, somewhat.
All right, what is
I
wrong
like
with his hand? Why did they?
I like parts of the design.
Why
They've
did
never
they
looked
make
good.
his hand?
Even in the anime, they look awkward as hell. Like,
Yeah, I hate the hands.
Yeah,
It's
because
just-
they're
it's
like
so weird.
basically little circles. They gave him the Sonic CD treatment, except it doesn't look good.
They didn't even like.
Um,
It's so weirdly proportioned.
I did like the episode of the anime where this Pokemon creamed Lucario. That was really funny.
please,
No
please
one
don't
talks
say
about that
that.
scene, and I'm
Don't
like,
say it like that. Don't say
Josh,
it like
Josh,
say it.
Hold
don't
on,
say it
I
like
need
that
to see
here.
this.
What? I think
Yeah.
sometimes you say things and you don't realize that when you say these things,
Cody, don't.
it automatically
don't-
makes your opinion
don't.
become irrelevant.
Okay.
It's-
how do you
Foot
feel
is a
about his
face.
design?
His foot is
I
a
don't
little
like
face with the hair.
Yeah, it is.
It's plug face. It's plug face.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Got Flynn with that one.
Don't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate it. I don't like it. But I will say this: every time he did his special move in the game, I was very jealous because it was the only one where I was like, "This is actually really cool," and they put
Yeah.
so much more effort into it. Like compared to every single other Pokemon design, you could tell they really loved it, and I was jealous of that.
It is cool. I like that. His special attack is the best one.
Yeah, I
like
kind of
this-
wish
I like
they
this
kept
brown.
the
You should have
black
the-
from the previous design because I kind of don't like how little like the orange makes up the design. Like there's so much white and blue here that it almost feels a little confused to me because it's going for a primary color
makes sense.
motif, and that feels weird for
Mhm.
like a mono fire type, especially with the
So what
base
if they-
color being white. Like
What
I
if
would
they
almost
swapped
think
out
that this is
the
a
blue
normal
part
type.
for orange?
I wish they kept the ears down as well. Like
I can see you. I could see normal fire because it does give similar vibes to that fucking lion.
Yeah.
What about
You
you?
should have Toucan Sam hands.
No.
He should.
We have Lugia for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Show the Gigamax form.
Well, people don't like Lugia for his hands anyway.
Lugia's hands are like the whole
I-
design. What are you talking about?
Is he
I
like trying
really
to do
like-
his best King Cosmo impression?
I really like this design.
Well, he's
I love what they
failing
did
hard.
with the ears as well. I love what they did with the ears and having a giant ball. It's really cool.
Of course, of course. Yeah, this is just a bomb from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, so like they made his ears longer and gave him a giant fireball, and that's about it.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
It seems
like
like they
that. I
changed his
don't care
color
for
palette
it.
a bit.
That could also be the
He
lighting.
now has a is
because
that a darker color palette?
I don't.
I think it's just
so. I think it's
like
the
the
Gigantamax. story.
Gigantamax color palette in general.
Yeah,
Because they
did
do
change
like
it.
they do stuff with the colors when they Gigantamax.
Yeah, it's not really. It's just the weird, awkward red lighting and the intense shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Aceburn is like fine.
fine is how I would say it. So far, I feel the same about both of the starters.
We have Nissan.
We have
best
the best
boy.
one.
Best
I
boy.
I was so looking forward to this design.
No.
And it just like
Slapping over stone on this bitch.
Josh.
honestly,
What?
Oh my
it's
god,
just
Josh.
What?
so cute.
Draw
And
this and put the Ohego face on it.
oh my god.
Oh. Don't do that.
Oh my god.
He's already halfway there. He's got the mouth.
Don't you? Oh Jesus. Well, the design
That's
is so.
too happy for him. If you
You're
want
gonna
to do
make
that,
the
you're gonna
Pokemon
have to
who's
say
known
that.
for always crying. You're gonna give him that face.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing.
So
It would work
I
on the
do
second
like this
form.
Pokemon's design, and then I saw it in action, and I was like, if I ever buy this game, I'm not choosing this anymore.
Well,
It's just. They're gonna
So
have
you
such
like it.
potential.
Design-wise, I do like this Pokemon. It has like a
That's
very
all.
simple
Really
color
good.
palette. The yellow actually helps complement things. It
mhm.
kind of makes me wish that like they played around with having like the first stages have like 2 of the primary colors, but just different ones. So that they kind of matched. That would have been really neat. And they didn't go with that, of course.
No,
The 2
that's
different
too
color
much.
blues look good. The only thing that's still weird to me is those hands. But like,
No, those hands
that's
are
fine.
amazing.
Love the hand.
Whatever.
Hands
He
The
can-
hands are
he
so
can
good.
hold things
Grabby
with
hands.
pills.
So good. It's so good.
And
You
then
don't
he
like
started
the grabby
crying,
hand?
and I was like, huh.
No, the crying's the best part.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to pick this child.
He
it was
attacks
unfortunate.
you with his
It was-
depression.
It was unfortunate that I did, because again, if you're gonna do that face, you're gonna do it for the middle form. I know that's gonna be confusing for a lot of people, but if you've ever seen a team going through the phase that Drizzile goes through, you'll
No,
understand that they would do that. 100%
Jameleon is like
ironically.
I like so much more than Sobble.
I
Jameleon is
hate
just
this
actually
Pokemon.
great.
It's
I
terrible.
hate this Pokemon.
Terrible.
I
with a
I love
passion.
this guy.
Of course, because he was
honestly-
a teenager.
I honestly like him, and I prefer him more than his
No.
final evolution.
Like them going with
Well-
like tertiary colors,
yeah.
I'm like inspired. Like
Oh. No.
It's like there's so
His
much
personality
potential
is
for
more
what he
fun.
could become. You know, he went from
What's
depressed
that?
to emo.
Ryan, get out of here. You can't see this.
see, even Brian agrees. Like,
That's not a good thing, Josh. That's not the compliment you think it is. This look.
I hate
This is
design.
very much an awkward teenage phase. Josh,
you're
please
right,
defend the
and it
line.
benefits from it.
Please defend the line between its eyes.
I can't. It's terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
You're fine
And
with
this
it on
thing-
like 90 other designs.
Yeah, because it works for them.
But you
Yeah.
complain about it, so here it is there for you.
This
Yeah, and I
thing
still
is
complain
like-
about it.
What is it in?
This thing is like a raging lesbian, and the next one is a raging gay man.
We're gonna get to the other one. It's not raging. It's something though.
It's flamboyant.
No, the other one is contractually obligated to be here and dressed as it is, but that is all you're gonna get from it. But we'll get to it. Yeah, this form is just
It's great. It's 10 out of 10.
it hurt me when Sobble evolved because I love Sobble, and I was like, oh, it's
Don't
the
worry,
awkward teenage.
it hurts
stage. It's
Messon
fine.
too in the anime. It's
No,
real weird. He evolves and then immediately regrets it, and you're just like 10 out of 10.
Understandable.
Well, you know, don't all
Uh,
teenagers regret becoming teenagers?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
Gex
Oh,
with
it's
Bayonetta
perfectly
legs,
fine.
Inteleon.
So
This is the worst starter. I hate this.
Why did they have to make us skinny again? We had a great thing
So
going
this
with all the
Pokemon
circles
confuses
and
me, but
stuff.
not for the reason you would think. It confuses me that he's the only one they kept his name.
Oh, okay.
His name is Inteleon
Well, yeah, 'cause
in
he's-
both languages, and that's weird.
Uh-oh.
Because he's
Good.
intelligent.
'Cause
Does
it
Japanese
didn't happen
breed
for anything
evolution
else.
Well, because intelligent chameleon,
But
but like
I'm
that's
just-
fine.
Wait. What's his
I'm just
Japanese names before?
so upset.
First two.
Why did I have to make them all
Uh,
skinny and
Rillaboom
like
is
they
Gorilla
had-
Lander.
No, I mean this Pokemon right here. Like, what's its first and second
Sobble.
evolution?
It's
Sobble.
Meson and Gemeleon.
Okay.
Yeah, none of those will
Okay, so
work
yeah,
in
that
English
messes
the
with
same
it.
way this
Great.
works.
What? There's amazing puns with Meson in Japanese that are in English.
Yes.
Yeah, but that
My God.
whatever. Sobble works better for like the way designs. To be honest.
You only say that because you heard it first. His color palette's
No.
actually really good.
Oh.
I
Oh.
like
Oh.
it
So
quite a bit.
Get fucked.
Like balancing out the white and black into accent, I actually really like. Like everything color-wise going on in this design, I kind of love. His weird silhouette is awkward. I don't like that, and I don't really like his like Digimon feet. Though that's weird, because it look more like bird feet. And that's weird for this design, but
um
I don't like how we had a good thing going with like the circles for the first two, but then they just made them
no. The first two, we count the first one, not the second. The second one leads to this, because I'm gonna tell you something. This is like an actual actor. The first one is a child actor. The second one, they're being like rebellious and really awkward. This one is like somebody who is too old for this role, coming back to the role that made them famous. The like suit doesn't fit them the same way anymore, but they're being put in it regardless. They're just trying their best, but really this is for a paycheck. That's the energy Inteleon has. And like I do appreciate it. Again, I've said this multiple times. I love the fact that it like when you throw it out of the Pokeball, it comes like flying cape out, like it glides down. The second it gets on the floor, it just goes to this pose, and it's like, what? Did you expect more from me? No, that's as much as you're gonna get. Even its special move is like pointing a finger at someone, and they're like, yeah, you're hurt now. And everyone's just like, well, I guess I am. He said so. It's very lackluster. I do appreciate that. I don't love it. I love the Gigantamax, but we'll get there.
You don't like how he
there
points people to death?
I adore the Gigantamax because it's the one that like it actually feels like it works with one, the design, and two, like the concepts of like distorting the Pokemon themselves. Because like this is its tail, but it's also turning it into like a sniper's whatever nest.
it's the most inspired like
Yeah,
of these three.
Yeah.
I love it.
His finger
For
gets
this
really
gimmick,
long.
I love it.
His finger gets so long.
Josh.
Yeah,
Get off
it's
Twitter
funny.
while you're
That's
streaming.
the water right.
Shut up.
No, he's going full Pat mode. That's what Pat does. He'll be like in a podcast and just like randomly posting to draw my shit.
What? It looked good.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay.
His box is nice.
What even? That's his body?
Yeah.
It's his tail. Squabit.
Oh, it's
Squabit's real good.
I like it. Great. I love Squirrel. I'm really glad they added a Squirrel. Like, it's really cute.
This is a non-blue
He's
character.
cheeky. He's cheeky. Yeah, that's fine. Why is that a bad thing, Josh?
Did I say that in a bad way?
Kinda.
You've said it enough.
mean,
you said it with a
You
tone.
say a lot of things in a bad way.
We just
What? But I love Don Bluth as a director. This is just the most Don Bluth.
You
Pokemon.
love- You love Rockadoodle. You heard it here, folks. Rockadoodle is a masterpiece. Joshy 2022.
That is not remotely what I said. This like as like the like Route 1 rodent. He's fine.
It's so
I like
good.
him more than
No, it's so
like
good.
ones like
Every other.
Bidoof and things.
Mm.
He's not my favorite.
Not as good as Lillipup, but like probably
I don't count
second
Lillipup
best.
as the Route 1 like rodent. That's the the
Pat Rat, I guess.
Yeah.
Pat Rat.
So like,
We'll put this
Brian-
here, stereotypical
Like
dog.
I like
Brian, you don't know.
like for the first evolution,
will
I
be.
actually like the bunny the most from Gen 6, Hadobi. But
Oh
I
God,
think
no.
he's cute.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
This guy, he's fine. He's like
This is
probably
better.
like third or fourth best.
No, this is better than that, but that's fair.
Because he has just like a real simple color palette. There's no extraneous details really. Like everything works
oh
on
my
this.
gosh. Yes.
I'm surprised you're not saying it's like you don't like it because it's too natural. I guess like it looks too much like.
It does not look. Too
This
much
does
like
not
a real
look like
puppy.
an animal that exists. Like if I
No,
saw
no,
this
please
running
don't.
down the street, I would fucking call like animal control or something because that
Yeah,
shouldn't
no.
exist in our realm.
Yeah. It's very different from Pidgey just being a bird.
Yeah, those aren't even remotely the same thing.
These are very. It has cartoon proportions.
Also, if
I
you
mean,
see
it's
something
because
with
the
these
eyes are
eyes in
cool.
real life, would you not
Those,
be like weirded
yeah, those
out?
eyes.
No, they're
Yes.
fine. The eyes are fine. What
But have you never seen someone with white pupils?
Exactly. Yeah.
No.
So Greenan.
Well,
Is like it
that-
fulfills the
that's cool.
promise of Dawn Blue that you mentioned. Also, this is so much cleaner than it actually looks in game. Like in game, it
Yeah.
looks like a fucking hot mess that like spilled half of its meal on itself and was just like, I guess this is just part of me now. Here, like the color palette's fine. It makes sense. Yeah, I don't dislike it here. In game, I'm just terrified by it every single time I see it.
It's like that other fucking shit rabbit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like this has the B barrel issue for me, where I just don't really like the evolution that much.
Yeah. Same. It had potential.
And I don't, but I like this art enough.
Yeah, this artwork looks fine. It's good.
I like the face. It's cute. I guess.
Yeah, he's a guy. What's this thing? Oh, it's the bird.
Yeah.
Look at this bird.
Rickety's cute.
Look
He's
at
very
I really
this.
like Rickety.
Look at this round friend.
Hmm.
Oh man, I
like
love
this
the use of color.
He looks like Lucario, though. No, the color's bad.
Oh my god.
What?
No, he
That's-
doesn't
that's
have like.
That's not the problem with Lucario. I'm sorry, Ian.
Everything with him is wrong.
No.
So they can't have his
So
color.
everything about him is great then. That's what I'm hearing.
I do like how this is the partner Pokemon from the kid from Twilight Wings. Like that's a cute like thing. But I do like this bird.
He's a good bird.
It's just
He might
And I
be
do
my
believe
favorite.
this evolution is alright. It's quite nice.
His second Evo?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm surprised how subdued this is. I'll be honest.
I do like it.
No, they-
Like,
I like
where-
the blue
yellow
Where's
and
the
black.
weird
Oh,
like
okay.
V pattern that I hate? That's like bright yellow or something. Like why? I'm surprised. Like
No, they
where's
got
the
it
extra
for
dots?
us.
Where's the extra things where they're like, oh, we have to have something extra on the design? Like he
No,
looks
Josh,
perfectly
you like
fine.
Gen
They
8.
swap out the yellow
like
for a
Gen 8,
nice
you
pale
just don't
blue.
know.
Like I kind of love this. Like we lost the
Yeah,
yellow,
you do.
but like he doesn't need it. Like this is wonderful. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
They
know.
swapped it out for that
Josh?
pale blue he's got.
Josh, you like Gen 8.
This is a clean silhouette. It's neat. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
How's this bird?
I
they went
This
for-
bird?
They went for the monochromatic motif. That's kind of neat. He has a lot of lines, but I guess you can like semi get away with that with it being monochromatic. I wish there was less detail in the wings. The headpiece I don't like that much
Wow.
actually.
I like that.
The armor motif is like I get it and it's fine. I don't like this as much as the other two Evos actually.
Yeah, you're right. I don't like this as much as Skarmory either, but it's okay.
Really? I was gonna say this is Skarmory done better.
I like this more than Skarmory.
You are shit.
It looks better than Skarmory. I'm going to be honest.
It
looks
really
better.
doesn't. It really
really
doesn't.
does.
It's so
It really does.
bland.
Skarmory look good.
I'm sorry, I
Yes.
like monochromatic.
I'm
I
sorry
couldn't- I
too.
had no idea.
Oh, he's
There's
got
nothing you've ever done that could ever.
he's
tip me
got
off
fin
that.
funnels.
Mm-hmm. He has kind of
What?
like Senshi bot thingies.
He's like a Quibbly.
Oh, Skarmory
Sure.
looks like
Really?
shit. Oh, that thing's way.
Skarmory, Ian, shut up.
Make me.
Everyone's like, it's Skarmory here.
Or I'm gonna post pictures that you don't want to see.
Do yours.
I
should-
I'm gonna
see.
post them anyway.
This is
Yeah,
this is
post it,
perfectly
post it.
fine.
Yeah, also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like
you
the
think
red
so.
kind of works. Yeah,
I like
he's
it.
fine.
Oh
He's fine.
my god.
Yeah,
Diesel would like that.
Diesel would fucking love that.
Oh, this is ugly as sin.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
I
don't-
love the bug.
Oh.
He's a fucking nerd.
No, like, step on it.
It's
Earn it.
He's cute.
it's something.
Get away from
It certainly is something. I will give it that. It's something.
Look, it's a bookworm. Like you can see his little bow tie.
Oh,
He's like,
No, all
That's
that's
sweet.
fine. Like I get it, but like, why is the head got to be this way?
because it's supposed to look very unappealing. Because like the messy hair, like this looks like whatever the Gen 2 professor is.
Birch.
Yeah, maybe.
Elm. It's Elm. That's it.
Yeah, Professor Elm. Like I could see him with this.
This might be my least favorite. No, I think Gen 4 has my least favorite of the bugs. I don't like this that much. I don't really like
Like,
the
you could-
colors.
Yeah.
I really don't like those head proportions. Like,
I'm fine with it. You don't like his ass?
The diaper.
I'm trying to not look at it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
I just would have had an extra set of legs, to be honest, right at the end there. I might just work for it better.
Well, you know what I think would really fix this whole design? If they
Trade it
just,
out for a
replace
completely different
the bowl.
aesthetic. Because that's what it feels like. What happened?
Dottler is.
I mean, I
Fine.
suppose.
I like how I like how it shines in the game. Like the
What-
dots light up. It does.
What
work.
happened?
It's got the Kirby feet going on. But
It's going through a phase. It's transitioning. This is every middle stage bug looks very different.
Okay.
Mm.
Interesting.
So-
This is its cocoon. You can see the little like whiskers that it still has, and the eye shape is still there. It's just covered. It's in its like weird cocoon. That's what's
Okay.
going on.
Okay, but
Sure.
strangely enough, I'm like getting this weird Kirby looking vibe from it. Like it's got the Kirby.
yeah.
Oh
feet
yeah,
going
inhale
on.
it. Get a copy
Absolutely.
ability. It's fine.
Yes, absolutely.
It's straight up just like rock Kirby.
I see that. Yeah.
It's literally just rock Kirby.
I am
and-
familiar with Orbeetle quite a bit, actually.
Orbeetle's amazing.
I really like this Digimon. He's real good.
Shut up.
I hate
Josh?
the design, but I love.
What do you mean you
the-
hate this design? This is probably one of the best final evolutions for like the Route
in
1
the
bug.
game? In the game, it looks so fucking bad, but like I love the Gigantamax form. It's so genius.
No, this is fine. This is pretty darn good.
I like this lab.
Josh, you've gone past the point of like this is just a Digimon. This is Pokemon now. I'm sorry, I know that upsets you.
Yeah, because
We're, like,
eventually when you
20 plus
copy
years
something for
later.
too long, you just become it. Like I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't mean it doesn't not look like a Digimon still.
Eh,
Like you could throw this into Atmon and no one would see a difference.
nobody watched
Honestly,
that
yeah.
one.
It straight up would be like a Digimon that like controls people through their phones, I guess.
Yeah, like I can totally see this being in like a random episode.
Since that's literally its
I
whole-
do legitimately love Orbeetle. I think he's like, you know, it's a
Orbeetle's
mecha thing,
real good.
and I do like my mecha bullshit.
love
His
So- so-
Gigantamax form is good. It's solid.
Do you Oh, cool.
You love this, Silky.
I love the UFO theme. I don't know why. I love the concept.
I do prefer
Going
the
UFO.
original over the Gigantamax.
So I will say this. I will say
Like,
this.
I always
At least
hated
the
evolving into
Gigantamax.
I always hated evolving into the Gigantamax. So I'm like, I don't like the design as much, but
I will say this though. Gigantamax forms are a lot more refined than the Megas, even when they're like over the top. They still have like an element where I'm just like, you know what? You still get what was appealing about the original design for the most part. Like, you're playing with it and it's fun. Yeah, I don't
he's
mind
a
it.
bug psychic. Okay.
Yeah, which is a really fun type.
That's a unique type.
Yeah. I loved
And-
losing to Charizard every round in tournaments, but that's
Well,
that's
you know,
fine.
Charizard is just designated to being like Game Freak's secret third mascot.
Third mascot. We
Like
got
up there with like
Charizard.
Pikachu and Eevee,
We got
Pikachu and Eevee.
Lucario. We got Lucario. And-
Just move on to
Which I
next.
think you really like have it against Lucario. I think you are actually just
I don't
like, putting.
understand why you
a
hate
lot
him
on
so
that.
much. He's just
So
he's the
I
pinnacle of Pokemon design.
Okay.
Nicket's really good.
I don't like the like weird suction cup tail, but
No, it's a
its
campfire.
That's its whole gimmick. It steals things in its like little
Campfire.
knapsack of a tail.
I really like this Pokemon. I think this key art is a little bit much compared to what it actually looks like in the game. I feel like this got the Ursaluna treatment of where it's like
yeah,
mouth
the
looks
expression I
long.
don't like, but I do like the design. Like, it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't like it as much
Um,
as like some of the previous canines, but
well,
like how
We'll
how
get
can
to
you
that.
beat a Wonko? Like,
I don't know.
I guess
what
this
that
isn't
is.
kind of this isn't the
Which one is a
Wonko of this
Wonko?
gen. Wampachi is, but
Which
You mean Yamper, right?
I don't know what a Yamper is.
Yamper is great.
The Doodle Pupper?
Ooh, I don't like the Evo as much actually.
I do not like the Evo as much
Yeah,
at all.
What-
I
What
happened?
like the little evil Knievel mustache they gave him.
What?
I like the mask. That's all I like. I like the
thing?
mask.
So
Why is his face like the?
its nose is like.
He's got.
I don't like.
Wait, where?
I don't like the little mustache they got him.
I hate the
I like
pattern
that.
on the back. Like, he's
It
got
went
like
from-
knee-high boots now instead of
I
like
like the boots.
ankle-high boots.
Love the boots.
Like, I don't like this chest pattern fluff thing. No, what happened?
It went from being really cute to this, and I will always be disappointed because I saw Nicket and I was so excited, and then I saw
He's
Thievul and I
like-
was just like, ooh, no, I think not.
He's
Actually,
like those criminals you see in like anime who like pride themselves on being the gentleman type and like just that's all they have, and so they really
Yeah.
just
I
He
see
looks
that.
like a fucking pervert.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
don't.
sex offender.
Yeah.
I don't like this Pokemon. It's bad.
he's
No.
he's gentle criminal from My Hero. Just
Yeah.
Sulky,
Oh,
This is
no.
just
Gossifleur.
it's a chibi
This
little
is just a
guy.
flower.
I wasn't. It's all right to be honest.
Ooh,
It's just
okay,
a
okay.
flower.
Wait, why isn't this a fairy? Oh,
It's
its
just-
design's actually decent. Never mind. I understand why it's not a fairy.
Holy shit!
Oh my
Gosh,
gosh!
you're so petty, so fucking.
Are you saying Jigglypuff doesn't have a good design? And here I thought you liked
Petty
that.
bitch.
So
That felt
this looks
great.
like the mid form of like Lilligant and Petalil. Like,
Yeah,
if you
it
told
has a
me
lot
this
of
was
that
like a
going on.
lost
I kind of like
mid-form.
that.
I'm mixed about it because it feels too reminiscent of the past things while also being like a lot. It's like simple, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I really appreciate that there isn't like a lot of patterning. I would never actually use this thing, but like if we're gonna have a random grass like type, I do like the motif they're going with here.
You don't want to eat its Paopu fruit head?
Nope. I don't like Eldegoss though. That's one that I'm like,
I prefer
So-
Eldegoss to Gossifleur, I'll be honest.
Yeah, same. I don't love either of them. However, I do think Eldegoss is better. I don't necessarily see the connection between the two.
There isn't any.
Like, I get it, but I don't.
Other than like they're both grass types and they both have like little pill bodies. That's about it.
Basically, the flower that they're from, like the flowering thing, I think that's meant to be the.
Like I get it,
It
but it
look
doesn't
like it,
fit as
like,
well
it's
as they
not.
clearly intended it to.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, you know the thing
It's
that
honestly-
bounces a supporter to your hand. Yeah.
It's a
I-
discount Whimsicott.
you know,
It's a discount Whimsicott, let's
I
put it.
didn't even realize the first Pokemon evolved into this. I
That's
just thought it was like
hysterical.
one of those no evolution Pokemon.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cactus from like Gen 5.
Practice.
I do like in the game when Eldegoss just kind of like floats down. That's cute,
Yeah.
but like
Is it though?
it's yeah, it is. It's like they tried to do something with this Pokemon. It's like one of the few times they do that,
Okay.
rather than wild area. Here you go. They're just out here. The weather changes if you walk 2 steps away.
Do you like
They tried to
the
make a
Lulu?
moment. Well,
I
it's
love Wooloo. Like immediately, I went for this Pokemon. I love it so much. It's so cute.
It's a good
So round.
design. I don't understand why people like love it.
It's cute.
You're right, it
I mean,
is,
it's a-
but I kind of
You know,
don't get the
a
overwhelming
circle.
amount of love. I
people
guess.
like circle.
Okay, well.
I'm like, yeah, he's good. And then I saw like the reaction, and I'm like, well, that seems like a lot.
Listen, people like circles. Alright?
Fluffy
Like
stuff.
I love the goat eyes.
No, you don't understand. People like circles.
Yeah, I love going in circles.
Okay.
Well, that explains a lot.
He's fine. I think Wooloo is like good.
You know, I think it'd really help if they just like dyed him pink and like made his feet a more
No,
magenta-ish color.
no.
I like the subdued color palette. Let me have this.
Yep. Yep.
It does work for it. I'll be clear.
Like, I don't like Dubwool as much.
I feel Double is like it's not
They-
as good as
They
Wooloo,
took
but I
the
do
sheep
really like.
and made it into demon goat.
Well, it's meant to be based off a Jacob's sheep, which is like
So,
English breed of sheep.
Double
And
tells me they did not realize the appeal of Wooloo. Like they actually like messed up and like were confused and not ready for their popularity. Like they looked at Wooloo and they had the same take as Josh, where it's like, this is fine, this is cute. We'll like showcase it.
Yeah.
They didn't think it was gonna become the icon of the gen that it became. Because this is kind of messy. Like it's fine. It's not bad.
No,
but
it
it
just has like
also
a few
doesn't
things
speak-
that you could pare down because like Wooloo's design is so pared down in a good way. While
Mhm.
this one's a bit, it's got a lot going on with so little.
I'll see you, Michael.
It's the Go-Goat thing again, but like it's like worse because it's not like they just misunderstood what made Wooloo appealing.
Oh no, I did
But
like
it's
it.
a fun
And then
cow.
made it demon goat.
It was on my team, I will say. I did keep it all the way through.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yes, yes, yes. Good boy. Love Choodle.
I like the weird way it looks, I guess. It looks so...
I don't like the shape of its head and neck.
No, that's
Like
all
the
of it,
best
yeah.
part.
It is, that's the best part.
Wait, you don't like Yokai Watch like Cody?
Shut up.
Right?
This is like the one offender in this gen.
Alright.
We've already
don't
did
like-
that. We've been
I don't
there.
like how its head just like kind of just like squishes down into its neck.
No, this key art's not flattering, and so is like this Pokemon in general.
Like,
His
the
color
3D design's
palette's
still getting
fine though.
Just looks unnatural.
I like
Yeah, it's a better Mudkip.
Nah, I'd say
I
Mudkip
don't like
surpassed.
that opinion.
Yeah.
But I am a weirdo that likes Mudkip, so there that
Yeah.
is.
Mudkip's fine.
Fuck it.
That's
We have its
disgusting.
evolved form.
It's alright.
Dreadnought's fun.
It's there, honestly.
It's
I
very
don't like it as
angular.
much as the Gen 5. Angular is good though, so like I
It
do
is.
appreciate that.
But like the Pokemon I've seen so far in this gen is a lot of curves, lots of circles, and this lad looks a little like specifically his shell looks very out of place.
I mean, especially when you compare it to his previous evolution, which was like one smooth circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's grown up, he's become hardened, he's been molded into a path that was set for him, and he's angry.
I mean, I'd be angry too.
What's Gigamax?
Why
He
would
does
you
have a
ever be
Gigantamax.
angry?
Yeah. Oh, that's
It's big.
Cute.
that's something.
This might be my favorite Gigantamax.
I knew you would like this.
Look at him. He's got a cute turtleneck. He's
like-
doing his best. He's going like
He's like fucking Sal. Like that's his Gigantamax. He's adorable.
like what? There's no awkward patterns. There's no lots of gimmicks. He's just like
He's just big turtle.
Awesome.
he
What you
stood up.
described.
He's big. He go.
I can imagine him just like waddling with his hands.
Yeah,
forward.
he's going. This guy's great.
Yeah. Dreadnought is great. I love this line.
Porn.
Wow, I hate his first evolution, but like he's
yeah,
fine. Oh, Wampachi.
Yamper,
Yamper.
Yamper.
Great.
Yeah, yeah.
He's adorable.
Absolutely.
That's why I said
Amazing.
he's the dog Pokemon.
Such a good design.
Yep.
Such a good design.
He does
I
the
love it.
Wampa. He's so cute.
I love the heart on its ass.
It's so cute.
I don't see it.
Don't worry about it.
How do you not? Have you played it? Have you not seen
Have you not watched the anime?
Lucario?
No. Why would I watch the anime when I can just play the game and shell out more
Did
money?
you play the game?
I mean, I suppose I did.
Did you use
Then how
Wampachi?
didn't you see?
I mean, I suppose I did.
Okay.
Then you should know that it's the heart on its ass.
So when I
Well,
first
I'm not
looked at
looking
this
at my
design,
dog, but okay.
I was a
I
little
don't-
concerned about
I
the
don't
green,
swing that.
and
Uh huh.
it's not a problem. It's actually pretty fine.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
that?
it's
looking at it
good.
more. He's a little marshmallow.
He's so cute. Oh my god.
He's
He
really
barks.
good.
It's cute.
Hmm.
I don't like the Evo.
Oh, that's a take. I love the Evo. However, I've heard a lot of people who do not like it, but I think it's real good.
It's a downgrade from Yamper for me personally. You know, like
I mean, of course, it's a
evolved it.
downgrade, but like at least it didn't get edgy.
That's a good point. Yeah, it was usable, honestly. Yeah, but at the same time, I would.
I think
prefer-
it's
I kind of
really
wish there was a
cute.
bit more
I
of a
would-
through line. Like the only one that I actually really like all the Evos for is the Gen 5 dog, because Gen 5 is perfect in every way. But
Oh,
like this feels like a bit too
Josh
different.
loves Druddigan. You heard it here first.
Gen 5 is black.
You
and
know
white,
what?
Right?
I don't dislike Druddigan. So
oh my
Okay.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah, Bolton's good. I like the socks.
do you like the Gen 2 armbands?
Yeah, they're fine here because it looks like a sports sort of thing, and that's like all of what Gen 8 is. Roly Coly is a hot this line is a hot mess. I like Roly Coly. I think
Yeah.
Roly Coly is really cool. Seeing it move around on its little rock legs, I'm like, this seems fun.
Like
That's all I'm gonna
for
say
the
for
Rock,
now.
like 3 Evo, I don't like this.
This is a good starting point.
Like it's fine. Like
Personally.
I don't like it as much as like, what's the one from Gen 5? What's his name? I don't remember.
Whatever Boulder's first
Uh,
form is.
Or even like Aaron. I know that's not like a rock, but like
Yeah.
he feels a little weird.
As like a cool Pokemon that looks like a motorcycle, like watching him in motion is really fun.
Yes, it's cute. I like the
Yeah.
And then he just gets
And then,
worse.
So okay.
eyes. Why
Here's
did
the
they
thing
do
about this
eyes?
Pokemon. I don't hate this one. I think it's the derpiest Pokemon. I kind of like how derpy it is. It still is at least a vehicle. That's all I'm gonna say. Is like, thank God it's still a vehicle.
Yeah, he's a minecart now.
Yeah.
I like
It's like
If only
they
the eyes
almost
and-
had an idea.
the eyes make me look
If he-
uncomfortable.
If he turned into a train, A+.
perfect, that'd be perfect.
Unfortunately,
Bane,
that's not
you
what happened.
know,
That
if
is
this
not
turned
what
into a
happened.
train, it would be like one of my favorite Pokemon.
Mm.
Yeah. It would have been. They had the chance. They had the whole steam line thing going. They had the wheels. They had everything.
You know,
No.
if they
Fuck-
made it a train, they could make it
Colossal.
level 10.
Oh fuck yeah, I love
Colossal.
Railway.
Colossal's a piece of shit. What the fuck
This is such a
fun?
bad design. Like
Why did they go?
I
this way?
I
don't
can't
know.
believe
No,
this got
I-
past like of all the stages
haven't
it
really
takes for a Pokemon
looked
to
at
get
it.
greenlit and put into a video game. How did this get through?
Oh my god.
How did-
You know, I
They're like-
never really got a good look at its face until right now, and I have to wonder what is wrong with its face.
I mean,
so
I
it
think
really
that a
wants
lot
to be
of
right
later
on.
Pokemon, but you know, it's
It-
worse with him.
it- Really wants to be right on in Rhyperior. Like, it's trying to mimic that, and it's just like, why? You didn't need to do that. You could have been a train, you could have been a motorcycle, you could have been fucking anything but this. But you're this, and you're boring, and I hate it.
He's
And
not
this
even
the
like a
Gigantamax
minecart
does not help it.
And then there's Giga Form, which is like
I mean, I guess I like
So
it
it's alright.
more, but like it's not.
Yeah, it's better,
Yeah.
but it's not good.
No.
Mm.
It looks like from Disney's Hercules, like it's one of the Titans, and that's
Oh my
like
god, it is.
Well, not-
these, like-
I mean, that's not
No.
that's not a compliment.
exactly.
Good movie, shut the fuck up.
Oh, Ian, please watch it again. It can have good characters without being a good film because it's not.
I did like.
Oh,
the
why don't we go to
Tesla.
like a good Pokemon design?
Applin?
Applin is the
Oh, I
best.
love
I
Applin. So
Look
Fucking
how
A+.
cute he is.
It's another grass type. It's a grass dragon, and again, grass is my favorite type, and I wanted to be a dragon trainer when I was a kid.
Dragon's
So,
nuts.
like-
That's
Oh,
cool.
I
Applin
actually
is
kind of
perfect.
wished he was a bug type.
Really?
Yeah, I know you would
But
think
bug
that,
types suck.
Josh
Pokemon-
asked for a bug dragon?
No, because like Applin works as dragon. It works much better as dragon.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
you
a
know,
lizard.
it's like it's the worm in the apple.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah,
thought
that
it
was
was
the
a bug
dragon
type.
in
not
the apple.
itself.
No.
I
I
know
think
what
it's
you're saying,
really
but-
cute.
I thought
Everyone
it was
thinks
the
it's going to be a bug. Everyone thinks it's going to be a bug, but it's actually a dragon. I think that's really cute. Because, like,
Well,
why
I
the-
wanted to continue to be a
WYRN?
dragon. I thought it would be fun if it was like bug dragon.
No,
Oh,
because it's
I
a
think
worm
more
in the
people are
apple,
gonna-
but, like,
Use that as
worm.
grass.
Like how I
Okay.
spelled it. It's great.
Yes,
adore this.
you know, Fane, I used to play a worm deck in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like
I
that's
can
a
appreciate this
that's a
more.
monster type that I am very familiar with. I do love
Can
Tenny.
appreciate this more.
I didn't think of that thing. Actually, that's smart.
You know, I don't think I've even seen a worm monster card played against me once. So
Oh, you haven't lived.
You probably just
Listen,
didn't find out.
they're overshadowed by dragons because Kaiba has to compensate.
I mean, facts. Flapple
Okay.
is...
It's cute. I do like
Flapple, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Flapple is good for one specific thing. Actually, for two. One, it's animations where it's like flapping constantly, and it's like it's trying so hard to stay in the air. It really has to try, which is why it's so thin. Number two, its unique special move is basically like a gravity rush animation.
Okay.
And that's really good because it just turns into a tree and then an apple falls from the tree and it's just like, oh man, this is Cat's Pokemon.
Yeah, I like
really
Flapple a lot.
love that.
I think he's real good.
how-
That's awkward. But
I like how it
Oh,
expands on the previous design. Like it does what Togepi failed at.
yeah,
where-
it's like I like that the apple isn't the Pokemon; it's the thing inside.
Right. It does what Togepi like failed at with its evolution, where
Yeah,
like it
which is why
actually
I do like
expands
Flapple a
on the
lot.
concept. Like it didn't like morph into the egg. It just now it's
Oh, we'll get
outside
there.
of that. Well, I mean that comes later, but
Why is this
at
middle
least for
evolution
now,
have, like, a
it's
big-
alright.
Oh, it's a split
Yeah.
evolution. It's not a middle.
it's split.
Oh, okay.
It goes into one or the
love
other.
Appleton,
Oh, it's so
Appleton's
cute.
I mean, this-
amazing.
This is still
Absolutely.
alright.
A+
I
design.
like Appleton as a design in a bubble. I don't like how it does the Togepi thing where it fuses with the thing. I do much prefer
Really?
Flapple. But Appleton's a
That's-
lot cuter.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love Appleton.
I'm
do
allowed to
like
have
it.
a split
I think
opinion like
Tango-
that. Like
You're not, no.
I think
You're not
I'm gonna
allowed.
look at it like and say that weird red thing on its head is what's left of the apple, and it just got really fat.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got baked. Why isn't he a fire type?
So
I don't
here's the thing. Here's the
I
thing.
guess
Evolution.
I guess
I
apple
love-
pies are correct.
Appleton's really good. It weirds me out every time I realize that its ears are just actually its eyes flopped over.
It's so weird to see that.
Wait, what?
It's got the same Gigamax. That's what they share.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's unfortunate, but like it's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, they have the same Gigantamax, right?
Yeah, that's a little
It's
boring actually.
alright. It's there.
Yep.
We just ignore
That's
it.
that's
fine.
unfortunate. Still, the color palette's divine. Like, and he's got a
Divine.
But you know, they kept to the
God.
simple red and green of the famous apple,
yeah.
They
He's
did?
he's good. He's good.
even though green apples are superior.
Okay, whatever.
You know,
No.
Are they
factual
superior?
statements only.
Okay, pink
I think
lady.
it depends on like what kind of mood I'm in for apples. Like sometimes I want a more tart one, sometimes I want one that's more sweet. Like so it kind of depends. Like whatever.
Green apples are trash.
Look, I don't know.
Like,
this
see, green apples are
Lily
all
Cobra.
Silly Cobra, yeah.
I love this Pokemon. It has so much.
It doesn't look silly though.
It's something. I never
He's very moody. I really like it.
you know, kind of simplistic, but that's good. You know,
It's not a bad thing.
Hmm.
He's fine.
yeah. I mean, that's like I say simplistic, like in a good way, because it's not like overly designed to held him
Yeah,
back.
like I'm kind of surprised looking at this. Like it could have been so easily over-designed.
It has big
You know.
fucking nostrils.
I mean, they got like the
It
little
does have
markings
those
on
big
it.
sniffers.
They sniff up their tongue. Like, what the fuck? Why is he?
Well, maybe he sniffs with both.
Well, I mean, doesn't
He's
he
got
live in the
double
desert?
the
I
sniff
feel like
power.
he just be.
Ugh.
I feel like he just
That's-
like snorting up sand most of the time with those noses.
It's
Yeah.
it's fine. He's good.
Then
Oh,
he's
that's
I mean,
unfortunate.
Maybe he likes some sand up the nose. We don't know.
So I don't
Ah.
hate this Pokemon.
It's
Oh, where'd it go?
He wrapped himself up like.
Yeah, he became like I don't know.
He almost
corn.
floored himself.
It's like an age-old question of what happens when a snake tries to eat itself. You know,
somewhat, yeah.
I mean, I
But
guess.
it just
It's
it just
alright.
kind of racks itself out of existence.
I don't like this as much.
I don't mind it. I don't like it as much because I think the base form is actually really cute. In a very
Yeah, and
sad
I'm like,
way.
okay.
Whoa, Cyrus, what do you mean?
How's the Gigamax one look?
Oh,
Okay,
right,
Uh,
the last one.
I-
Cyrus,
it's-
I'm gonna need
it's
you
fine.
to elaborate on what you just said.
Well, this is a lot better. I kind of like this.
Oh,
It
I
does
like
something
it.
with it.
I really like it. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
it's a
big
ground type,
sniffer.
so I think it's fun.
Yeah, now he does.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, this is a bit too like.
that's
His regular form looks a
That's-
bit too stiff as a design. Like, I feel like this is something like it does, but it shouldn't be the key art for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
how
like
does
the
it move while it's like that? Is it like a
Gigantamax
caterpillar?
does a better
It's
job of
gone.
like portraying what's supposed to be going on here in the final Evo.
Yeah, that's kind of weird how they did that.
Gigamax is just really good.
Like, I feel like if they just gave the final Evo a better pose instead of just having it like flopped on its side.
Yeah, this is
Well,
a
that's
really
the thing.
unappealing artwork.
Okay, to be fair, it needs to be like that because it's aiming its gun at somebody. You can't have it facing up in the same way.
Well, then fix the design so it's not facing up.
Yeah.
It's fine.
If a design
You're right,
only
it is
works with
fine.
one
Very 6
pose,
out of
then
10.
it's not the best
Oh, is
design
this
ever.
the best Pokemon in the gen?
Oh my god.
Oh, I
Look at
It's
the-
really
Love
good.
it. It's so cute. I love the face.
He's
Oh,
It's
a
so
bird
he's
with
amazing.
a bird
Love
with a
it. Love
giant
it.
beak. I wonder if shots will like it.
I like it's a gimmick of the picking up a fish or a Pikachu
Ian,
throwing at them. It's so
I'm gonna show you a picture. This is canon. Yeah, what Selkie is talking about. Cramorant is really good.
Just vor the Pikachu, it's fine.
You do it, and if you
I
attack
knew it. I
will
knew you were
spit
gonna
it
say
out
that.
at you.
I love it.
Or better yet, just eat the Pikachu. No one will listen.
This is facts. Yeah, this is a great design. Like,
Love
no
it.
Totally
patterns, no
unbiased.
nothing. Good silhouette, good use of colors.
Why? Can I just ask a question really quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Why couldn't Ducklet turn into this?
It would suit.
Well, it
Well,
needed
you
to turn
see-
into like
Gen
Fuck
5
Swanner.
was so powerful, they had to make one really bad
No, I
Evo
know.
to balance a lot.
I know.
Well, you see,
So
they were
Ducklet
going-
was our sacrifice.
But Ducklet's
well, you see,
so
Ducklet.
cute.
You know, they wanted to go with the whole
Whatever,
ugly Ducklet
like, Fane,
motif,
you have a
but
second
they
chance with Quesu.
I know. Don't call it queso, please. It's not queso. It's Quaxley.
No, I didn't. I said Quesu.
No, you said queso. I don't want a cheese duck. I want like a cute duck.
Here I have a cheese one.
Oh, this is
I love
this is a
Aerocuda.
design.
it's alright.
It's
He's
really
better than
French.
what is it, Ramarade? This is like a much
Ramarade.
better Ramarade.
I like
He's a
the
safe fish.
Oh.
I'm looking at him and he reminds me of a chef, and I love him.
Yeah, put a hat on.
He's like he's in the water and he's just looking up with you with those big bulby eyes. He's like, hey, did I do good?
I don't know. If it weren't for the fact that it was
You
a
fucking
fish,
caught him up and eat him.
I feel like this thing will like give off like it looks like a fossil Pokemon. Is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like a
Yeah.
Relicanth. It's like if Relicanth
Like,
and Ramarade was like, hey,
What if we were fossils?
What are you doing tonight?
he's good.
Well,
He's got a cute little face.
I don't know if I don't know if I
Big
trust
jerk.
The
him
gill
coming up
pattern
to me
is
like
fine.
that with
It
that
doesn't get in the way of things. He's good.
that
He's just a
evil
single
that
Evo,
evil
is he?
granite
Oh, he does
got
have an
going.
Evo.
No, he's not. He
Uh,
has an Evo.
I didn't.
I like
Which is also
didn't know
good.
that.
I really do like.
I don't
those.
like that evil granite Scott. Like its mouth is literally curling up.
I kind of.
One thing it doesn't show here. I like the concept, like it's like
Good.
tail, spin, right tail, like it continues spins
Yeah.
around. I really like that. It's so cool.
It's fun. I like this Pokemon. I like this line. Barraskewda
has,
is very cool.
He has like a really good color palette.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
All right, Cyrus.
Oh, this
clearly
is like a-
you're-
Why is his
you
special
have
defense so
different
thick though?
definitions of what sour is, because green
What'd you say,
apples provide the perfect level of juiciness and sour, and like just that perfect taste in it up.
Are you still on the
Damn it, okay.
apples?
Yes, I'm having a discussion about apples. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Listen,
here we go.
somebody's
Okay.
disrespecting the color
God,
green.
this-
And I can't.
Okay, this thing is gross.
This thing is not a good.
This thing is
Toxel turtle.
bad.
It's there. It's just there. It's
It's
there. we
it's
deal with
literally
it.
just a purple baby.
Oh god.
There it is. That's the thing. It looks so cool in motion. I really like that. Like, I love that concept.
Overall,
do
Literally a
This is-
purple baby.
This
We're
is an
fucking
That's all I
ugly
see.
design. I kind of hate this.
So I like Toxel. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
I do like Toxel. It's a derpy baby, but I don't mind it. It's very sassy.
Have you ever tried Yokai
as
Watch
far as-
Chain?
No, and Josh, you want me to, so I never will. I look. I hate so many of the babies that this one is enough of a difference, and it's like, I don't know. I'm fine with it. It doesn't upset me. It
I
probably
think it looks
should.
too much like a toddler for my taste, I guess.
Like
Yeah,
it
but all
looks too
babies
much
do.
like a literal baby. Like it's got diapers and everything.
Yeah, a lot of babies do, and I hate most of them. And this one is like,
yeah, but I hate
we're gonna
babies in real
acknowledge-
life, so I don't want to be reminded of them in like fiction.
Yeah, but at least because a lot
But
of them
Josh,
are
how
like,
will
they
you
were
have a baby
babies,
with Leo?
but we're not. No, because a lot of them are babies, but they don't act like babies, and they don't look like they clearly look like it, but they're also just not. This is like, yeah, we're gonna acknowledge that this is a baby, and it's just baby, and you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that this is baby, and I'm okay with that because, like,
I
thank God it's
do
not
respect
like
that.
trying to like sexually assault me.
Okay.
Oh
Here we
my
go.
god.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
All right.
What did you plan? What did you plan?
Do I have
Ian,
the
you
Do I have the
floor.
stage? Okay.
You
You
do.
did. You did.
I wrote a sonnet for my boy.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
It's
Go
called
ahead.
"Little Piece of Heaven" by
Oh
Ian.
my God.
Go ahead.
Keep the interruptions till the end. All right, here we go. Desperate thoughts plague me, Toxtricity. I salivate for your girthy member. The unimaginable futurity, jealously coveting for your enter. Beautiful doesn't even describe you, for you have surpassed even Metal Gear. Erectile protrusion, spewing fondue, gaped, my booty make your cock disappear. Pervade my colon, load with toxic cum, electrifying my fuckhole with piss, plowing my cock sleeve, barrage like a drum, intermingled tongues, suffocating kiss. My adoration 24/7, forever, our little piece of heaven. There we go.
Beautiful. I'm so glad we got that on stream.
By Ian.
So I'm just
Oh my
gonna
God,
disappear
I'm tearing up.
forever now.
I'm tearing up. That was so beautiful.
Ian,
Thank you
that
for
was
that.
actually really good. Oh my God, I'm glad I muted myself. I was definitely like reacting, like
I think we all have
I
our
worked
own
very hard.
reaction to what we just heard.
Thank you, Ian. That was beautiful.
The best
Okay.
Pokemon there is.
To be
Payne,
clear,
I
to be
Payne, I think
clear,
we all have our own reactions to what we just heard.
to be clear, I adore this Pokemon. When I first saw it, I was like, I need this in my team. I fucking love electric types, and it's electric poison. That's just a fun combination. I want this. It has a lot of personality. I think this is a really cool fucking Pokemon. Yeah, I like it a lot.
So, like, I love the concept of like the strings on its chest, and it like strums its chest to make music. That's really smart. Like, I wouldn't see that as a concept. Like, it.
Wait, so
really
what's the
works.
difference between the yellow and the blue versions?
They're different
Um,
natures.
Stats.
One of them's a top and one's a bottom.
Well, facts.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like,
So
what? Like, is like one supposed to be the male and the female?
No,
No.
It depends on their nature, I believe.
it depends on their nature, yeah, and so it changes their stats like slightly, I believe. I like the amp form more. I do like the color palette for low key, but
I'm from
like in the actual game, amp looks really nice.
Yeah.
Low key looks a little off. It looks kind of like a shiny in a way that I don't like, not like a particularly good one. But I like the attitude of low key form.
Yeah. These are really good designs.
Yeah,
Like
they really put a whole lot into that.
the way that the color palettes play off of one another is kind of incredible. They don't have a lot of like extraneous design elements. Like everything like works and is in service of like what the design is going for. Amp form is just the better of the two, though. It's a bit more balanced.
Yeah, it is.
I love the punk as well.
Like low key form has like the unfortunate thing of having the horn in the middle, which kind of like
exactly
clutters it actually.
Yep.
And amped form doesn't have that issue.
Gigantamax Toxtricity, which was not in the game at launch.
So
But
fucking
we did
hot.
have.
Oh my god. Sorry.
So
Not that thing though. That thing's
Yes.
gross.
I like the idea of this. I haven't seen it in game, so I can't comment on its animations because that's usually like make or break Pokemon for me. But I don't hate it in practice.
It's alright. I like the
I guess I
pilot.
look at it and go like, oh, it's a Gigantamax.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
It's
so
like you got-
is this
Like
like
they all
a,
have like
is it a radio
semi
tower?
feel to them.
So what'd you say?
It's more tasteful than Omega. But it's still, it feels like a giant.
Wait, so is the theme here is the radio tower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think
Or like a power
pilot's
plant,
nice.
I guess is like what I thought of immediately, but
It's really weird because it has that thing in the game that's based on Cernatus, but like it doesn't pop up in the story at all. Just a random like image on the side of a hill.
don't
That's
worry,
it.
it'll be a future DLC.
I will play
You know, it did
Arceus
show up.
again when Toxtricity enters the game.
It's not happening. Sizzlepede is one of my favorite bug Pokemon. This little bacon strip. So good. I'm sorry. This is again when I did my list. This was, I think it was my favorite fire type. Maybe it was my favorite bug type. It was one of those two. Not the specific one, Scorch, but like as a starting point, this is such a weird little creature. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the
He's-
little
he's real
Eastern
good.
mustache going on.
He reminds me of the Gen 5 bug, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
What was the Gen 5 bug?
I like its face.
The tire wheel.
Oh, that thing.
It
Yeah.
Dolores and his Scorch.
I
One
do,
of my
man, I do
favorites.
not remember a lot of the Gen 5. Well, I do,
How fucking dare
but
you?
just
I
not
mean,
off your description.
Cinder
And it's
Scorch is great.
ironic because Gen 5 was the generation I started playing too.
Hey Josh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
before going into this, you weren't really fond. You're kind of hating on stuff, and you've liked a lot of these, haven't you? What's going on
don't
there?
worry, don't worry about it.
He secretly
Josh,
liked.
so-
Are these
Gen
actually
eight.
good?
So
Are these actually good design
I
Pokemon?
love Cinder Scorch because he enables a mill strategy that is very unique and something that like wasn't in the format anymore. So like Cinder Scorch, let me play mill again, and I'll always like be thankful to that.
I honestly prefer Sizzlepede. I like its face, and Sensicross kind of loses it when its face is that.
So you
fire.
like him because he's
Like,
good in the Go Fish meta.
Yes. That's like 90% of the reason why I like Orbeetle. Because I played the Orbeetle deck for 2 years. He's
What's
fine.
this Giganta?
Who's Warbeetle?
He's longer.
He's just longer. He's fine.
He looks a little different. I do really
The
like it.
patterning
And
is
I like the
different.
special attack.
He's fine.
Hmm.
It's still
Doesn't
just like a
the patterns
Gigantamax thing.
Yeah, I like the patterning because like it removed like the squares, and it's just like
Exactly.
more, like
That's what it does.
it has a more flowy thing to it.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yep, no.
That's fine.
I guess. Wait, how is it?
Oh,
I'm
Okay,
a
is
little
that a
sad that I
Gigantamax?
can't see his face in this key art.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It is
Because
different.
that would make or
but-
break the Gigantamax for me. Because that's something that I actually like about Cinderscorch is like his little face.
I kind of prefer this because I don't know if it's this Pokemon who did it, but like for the Gigantamax, they did this ridiculous thing where like they made him like in the shape of like a heating thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, that's
what?
really heavy.
Stupid.
They made it a
It's
radiator.
fine.
But it's okay,
Yeah,
Ian,
Radiator.
because we're getting the Pokemon that I dislike again.
Turn your fucking avatar to a smile.
So,
No.
No.
He hates them.
Josh,
That thing is terrible looking though.
Josh, if you
It's
hate this
fine.
Pokemon, I understand what you're getting to. I understand what you're gonna say for the next one because we've seen that screenshot a million
Okay,
times. And
fine.
it's too
This
emblematic.
is fine.
Clobberpuss.
It's good.
It's
It's
cute.
real fucking cute.
It's adorable.
It's not cute.
I
It is
Should have been
I
water fighting.
don't like its
Yes.
cream color palette.
Oh, that's
legitimately.
a take. That's a bad take. Cream and orange is a fun color palette. Cream, orange, and blue, really good.
That's purple.
Its eyes are blue.
I thought you were talking about the fists, because that takes it more of the design.
It's not as noticeable because it's more of an accent.
Okay, that's fair. Hate the patterning though. That's fine.
No,
What?
the patterning is fine. It's good.
God,
Clobbopus is really fucking cute.
I've
I'm sorry.
always hated this thing. As soon as it was revealed, I was like, this is stupid. I hate its color palette.
Does he have 3 tentacle legs?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, because this looks like his dick going down, like from that
it
angle.
is. Don't worry about it.
Here, I'll show you a picture that'll make you love him more.
I don't like this.
Oh.
Oh, so half of
I-
this image is fine. The other half is a travesty.
Oh my god, he has a. That is not where I thought his mouth would be. Okay.
Yeah,
He has a Giratina mouth.
it's not good. This is a bad Pokemon design.
I will say, when it's crawling, it's creepy as hell. Like when it's walking at you, you want to run.
I don't like this thing. Do any of you oppressively like this thing? Would you die for it?
I hate this one, but I aggressively love Clobbopus. I think Clobbopus is like really fucking strong as a design,
Okay.
and then it turns into this, and I'm just like, what happened?
Oh,
I mean, using one of the
this thing.
tentacles as a belt is kind
Um,
of smart. I will say that. Oh,
Like
Sinisty.
Sinisty.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
Sinisty. I love it so much. It's so cute. Love the concept.
I don't like it as much as its evolution, but I do like it.
Same.
it's like fine.
So cute.
I like its gimmick of like a lot of them are just fakes. And so it has 2 evolution items, and one of them is like the actual thing. So if you like, you need to have like, see if it has the mark of approval.
You know,
It's fun.
looks
It doesn't
like
change stats or anything. It's just like a fun little detail.
You know,
it's guys, really.
it looks
cute.
like a piece of fine china that you keep in the display shelf and don't touch except for when guests are
Yep,
over.
you
Okay.
put it in the PC box and you never look at it.
What the fuck happened to it?
What? It's a ghost.
Well, you know, well, you see, while it was in the display case and your cousins were over, they knocked it over, and it's just never been the same since.
I really like this concept. I love design. I love it. I love the concept. so
Yeah,
much.
I think it's really good.
It's so good.
What's that the blade?
It's at least not an oppressive design. It's fine.
It has to have legs.
God, they're like really long.
You know, if it didn't have like
It's
the
really
face
bad.
and the haunted goo, I might actually consider buying this dining set.
Why is that not fairy?
Oh, wait, just wait.
Well, that's because it's got a good design, you know.
Hatena
Uh,
is.
No, this
It's-
should be fairy.
Shut up, Josh. Oh my god.
This is a Kirby enemy. I know you were talking about Kirby enemies before. This is a
Yeah,
Kirby
we'll get the
enemy.
beam ability from it.
I don't hate this
Either that
Pokemon.
or ESP.
Oh, facts.
I really don't hate this Pokemon.
It's alright.
I don't hate
You'd
this
either get
specific
Beam or
form.
The name of has hate in it.
Oh yeah, that's
That
fine.
is the name.
Fight in a minute. We're probably
'Cause
gonna
it's
fight
like-
in a minute. But
It's fine. It's like a gumball. It does its thing. Ugh, God.
so Hatcham is fucking adorable, and I'm
This
sorry.
is better.
I'm sorry, Josh. I know I should be on your side. I love this Pokemon's design. I like its its description, the Pokedex right here. No matter who you are, if you bring strong emotions near this Pokemon, it will silence you violently. Like that's good.
Fuck. It is.
I just
That sounds.
I
right
think
up
this is
Josh's
a really
alley.
fun
Maybe he'll like.
Pokemon design. It has like the Lapras spots on its hat. That's fun. I know you love that, Josh.
It actually it feels weird. I feel like this should be like the Pixie for the gen, because it has like the Meloetta
yeah.
arms and proportions.
Yeah.
Like it almost feels weird
Uh,
that it's like the middle of an evolution line.
Can I say a hot take?
Go ahead.
My hot take is that Meloetta shouldn't have been a pixie. I feel like Meloetta has a little bit too much of a shape to it.
Well, you see, it's Gen 5, so they were doing mostly correct things.
Jesus.
This thing is
It's a good Pokemon.
I'm beginning
I
to
think it's
pick up
evolution.
I don't like this thing.
Like if the queen has
You know,
love it.
Fucking
I
disaster.
mean,
You like
love
the udders?
the evidence to support this, but something tells me Josh really likes Gen 5. And I don't know, I just get that feeling from him.
I know, everyone, like, the obvious thing would be that I just hate all of Pokemon, which is facts. But
This thing is gross.
I
I
don't
love
like the
this.
shape of this thing. I
fucking
hate that it just looks like it's weird, like hat tail thing looks really ugly. It's like discount Apom. Like I
I get that.
I feel like the
I
best
don't
way to
like
describe
the
it
little
is-
bit of the body you see underneath.
Josh,
don't
how
like
can
it?
you hate this mech?
Like,
Because
no,
that's
so
what
like I
this
feel like the
is.
best way to
This is a
describe it is
mech.
they tried to
This is a bad
recreate
mech. This is like
They-
the super Fumiya like mech, and I hate those. Like they're so stupid.
So what they did was they tried to like recreate
this?
like the Gen 8 version of
Oh, that's
Gardevoir,
uglier.
but they seriously missed the mark.
Yeah, it's like they're doing the Gardevoir thing again of like, well, we have to have
But
the
they screwed up.
extremely female like psychic
Like
thing.
like toothpick limbs hidden underneath a vague article of clothing. Like for Gardevoir was her dress, and for her it's like this weird thing she's got.
This is I don't like this.
It's like they tried to redo Gardevoir, but they like missed all the points.
Better than Gardevoir. I don't like this, but it's better than Gardevoir because it's weird and off-putting.
Well, I don't like Gardevoir, but I recognize that I like Gardevoir more than this.
I prefer Gardevoir's color.
I don't like the unnaturalness
would.
of this.
Of course you would. Josh, you hate Gradients.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hang on, I need to show you his body in the.
What?
Do you like the Gigantamax more?
I like the
did
No.
head.
Oh, yeah, it's even worse.
Like I like how the hair goes from like into 3 different tendrils. I prefer that to the weird hand thing. But at the same time, and I like how the body kind of like looks. You can see the body more in like the Gigantamax form. Like it looks like it's actually piloting. I mean, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
Other than that, it's
I
alright.
don't like this thing.
Anyway, this is actually X's actual body, which I really like.
I adore Impotent.
Oh, I love it.
But come at this, Josh.
Oh,
Please tell us
no.
everything wrong with this. Please complain about the noodle arms.
just
So
not a
allow me to
Pokemon.
summarize Josh's
is,
thoughts.
though.
Everything is wrong with it.
I think he's really cute. I like him. Does he have wings?
Yeah.
You would think it's
Yeah.
cutie.
He's
I mean, I look at this
Real
and I
fucking
definitely don't think Pokemon. I think a Dragon Quest enemy. Actually, I think this is a
No.
Dragon Quest enemy.
No, this is
okay.
good.
Well, pretend it's
I mean,
Dragon
I'm
Quest. Enemy.
sure-
What do you think of
Then
its
it's a 10
design?
out of 10
Sure, you
Dragon
have
Quest
a-
enemy. Like, fucking hell. Like,
There we go. It's good. All right.
Well, you know, I'm sure Josh has a picture somewhere he can show us for reference.
I mean, he, like, looks like a combination between one of the goblins and, like, the bat creatures you fight in, like, early Dragon Quest.
This has Gen 1 energy to it, other than the pattern.
There's a pattern?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a face.
pattern?
It's a mask.
I just consider
Yeah,
the
If you
mask a
remove the
pattern.
mask, if you remove the mask,
I don't know if I consider a mask a pattern.
what I'm saying
I
is, if you
consider them-
remove the mask, it would fit right in with Gen 1. Because
I
the
don't
mask is giving it more of a shape. It's making it like have too many angles.
I feel like it has plenty of those already. With its very ginormous head but noodle body.
It took a little bit longer for Pokemon to start utilizing this kind of body type and, like, limb structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So I would
But
actually
they
say
were
if you
worse.
add,
Saladee.
if you add
Like
some
Gen 2 with
armbands,
Saladee.
it would be a Gen 2 Pokemon.
Like they went from like vague shapes with faces to now it's giant circle for head with noodle body.
Yeah, it's like they went to CalArt or something. What's the second? Oh,
Well, I mean,
Oh, I much prefer Morgrem
Morgrem?
to either the other
Morgrem?
two. I much prefer it.
That's incorrect, but Morgrem is everything that the second form of Sobble is not. And that is just really good. Like, it's the same awkward emo phase, but it, like, is embracing it. I think it's really funny, and I do like it.
I don't like this as much
I
as
I'm
don't
going
like
to
it.
have to respectfully disagree.
respectfully.
The-
Come on, where do you think we are, Cody?
The two colors were a choice.
All right, excuse me, I'm going to have to disrespectfully disagree.
There we go.
It's not as strong as Impidimp, and it's not as strong as the fucking Kingdom Hearts design we're gonna get with Snarl. But, like, I think it's fun. It's a fun in-between.
You don't like
It's
Darkseid?
weird. Darkseid's fun. And so is Snarl, which is, I think, did I choose that for one of my Pokemon on my list? I might have. I don't remember if I did or not, but I adore it. I adore Snarl. I love the color palette. The design's fun. Everything about this is really good. Okay, I will say the Gigantamax is too much Kingdom Hearts, but
Okay.
it's really fun. I like it. Like,
I
is
think
not
I've
really
seen this
compelling.
Ultraman beast. Like,
it's very Dark
Oh my
Side,
gosh,
especially
Snarl
in Japan.
is-
What is up with his
Yes,
feet?
Josh?
He's odd.
Yes, Josh? Odd is good.
He's a little goblin, but
It's-
he's not
it's-
a little goblin.
It's better than I'm used to, but
Actually, I think I've seen that on Power Rangers once.
yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this just feels like a tokusatsu monster.
I feel I vaguely like a Power Rangers samurai monster. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's like
So I didn't want to word it this way because it would give Fane an aneurysm. This does look like a yokai, but not a yokai watch yokai, but like an actual yokai.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. That doesn't give me an aneurysm.
Uh,
That just feels more honest.
Dang
so
it,
like you
Josh,
saying that he
could've gone
sounds
for
like a
the
Power Ranger
aneurysm.
samurai thing is more apt because they just fought yokai in that series, and all like the monsters they fought were based on yokai.
Yeah,
So
like,
this does feel like a suit design, and that is weirdly off-putting for a Pokemon design. Because I'm not used
We've
to that
had
kind of sound-
Bisharp.
that
We've
kind of
had
design.
Bisharp.
No, that's a Mega Man.
Wait, who?
It's something you would see in a theme park. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but those are two different design sensibilities. Like a mascot suit for
This
like
is-
amusement parks versus like a tokusatsu like suit design.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
this is
not
good.
gonna-
I'm sorry.
It took me so long to
I didn't say
to
this was
figure out
bad
Mega
design, I
Man
just said it was
a
weird.
robot.
I hate his face, to be honest.
That's the thing.
His face is good.
Like, honestly, I like this more
I'm
than
sorry,
the
I just-
previous evolutions.
I just really don't like his face for some reason. It just odds me.
Like I feel like this would be like a filler enemy in like volume 2 of like Devilman or something, which is pretty alright. Oh right, this lad.
yeah. I like
Who's next?
what it's done for
I
but
don't.
like the game.
I
He's a
don't
little
dislike
much as a
it.
design.
But he's hot.
I can
I didn't say he
appreciate what they
wasn't.
were trying to do.
Like
I can
ignoring the
appreciate what they were
porn.
trying to do is just a little nut for me.
No! You
I-
can't!
I think like the patterning's a bit too much for me. Like
Like same here. Like I appreciate what they were going for.
yeah, I like the
And I can
vest
appreciate
look.
that
I like
they
the
went
boots
all in.
look.
What's his
like
type?
I can appreciate what they're
Dark,
going for and that they went
normal.
like kind of just went
Okay.
all in with the bit, but it's a little much for me.
Yeah, it's a little much.
He should be a steel type, because then he'd be on my list.
That would be really funny, because then you know, I don't know. You could say he's like part of a metal band or something.
Because
But-
he's like heavy metal. Like why? Is
Why would he be steel?
Because of
He's
metal.
heavy metal music. That exists, right?
That's like, all right, that is some Cobalion level reasoning.
What?
He's a metal
This is
dude. Look at his-
Pokemon.
He's got like the kiss treatment. Like what are you talking about?
It's
This is like
It's
that's what
fine.
I'm saying. This is Cobalion level stuff because it's Steel type 2, and the reasoning is because it has an Iron Will.
so everyone keeps this Pokemon's weird for me. Berserker. And like I look at the design, I'm like, it's a little over designed. Like there's a lot of patterning going on in some weird ways, but I don't dislike it. But then everyone yells at me and says it's like the ugliest thing in this gen.
What? That's weird. That's also incorrect.
Wait,
Yeah, like
it's
I know several people that just like when I say like Berserker's fine, they yell at me and go like, no, it's so ugly. Like, and
What?
I don't understand.
But
Like,
Indeedee exists. Indeedee exists.
Yeah,
in
I'm
this
like,
generation.
I don't
I will
understand
let you-
how am I the odd one out by saying like a Pokemon design is fine? Like,
so wait.
I
this
like
is
it.
See, Josh, I wouldn't yell at you, but I would just like look at you in disgust and tell you how wrong you are.
but
this
he's
is
like,
Meowth, right?
yeah, this is a new evolution
Yeah.
to Meowth.
Yeah.
But like,
Okay.
aside from like the extra bits of patterning on the horns, I don't dislike anything here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
what's wrong with him? I think he's good.
I don't think people like to associate the ugly behind beer.
The what?
What?
The beard looks fine.
The ears are hot.
Yeah.
What do you? What's?
The beard is hideous.
No, it's not.
It's hideous.
I think the problem was like the Meowth's form. It just has a beard and it has regular body behind it, and it looks better.
Well, that's a
than-
3D
supposed to
modeling issue, not a design issue.
Oh, yeah,
No,
but, like,
that's a really strong design choice to make it look like it's fluffy, but then you see it from behind and it's actually just like a really obnoxious beard. I really like that,
He's cool.
and I think
but
this
don't
like
mind him.
takes that. Yeah, Berserker is great.
It's
Alright.
truly hideous. And I would rather just light it on fire and move on with my life.
However,
You
so
like
Cursula,
Lucario. Fuck off.
Cursula is
Exactly, I
So-
have taste.
Right.
strong. It is not as strong as Galarian Corsola, but it's still really fun.
It has a good motif to it.
Yeah. And I like the color palette. I just like
Is
don't know,
monochromatic
it's
stuff
really
winning you over,
cute.
Vane? Are you going to monochromatic master
No.
race? Okay.
Josh, please don't ever say that again. I've always liked monochromatic, and I've always especially loved two tones. So like That's not a new thing. But like 2 seconds ago, I was praising Grim Snarl's color palette of like green and purple. So, no. I just really
It just means you're a Piccolo fan. It's fine.
He's not bad.
Yeah, Cursula's fine. He's really cool. I like it.
I love the concept.
Played Shield because of this Pokemon. I do not regret it.
Why is this thing so fast?
Wait, what?
Oh, it is. Holy fuck! Are you sure of that?
Uh,
I thought
It doesn't
slow
hold a
was
body
good.
anymore.
What?
It's been like
Well, it has a body. It's at the bottom.
Yeah, and it's cracked in half. It's mostly gone now.
I feel like this would weigh him down. You know, like his
No.
spirit is literally weighed down by Earth's gravity. That's a joke
No,
for
it's
literally
pissed.
no
Oh
one.
my god. Really? You did not
Hang
just
on.
make that reference.
I think this graph is wrong for Cursula.
I know you did not just
Because its
say
speed
what I
is
think
slow
you
shit, but
said.
its special defense is incredible. And
Yeah,
that's
I
not
might
what's
be wrong,
going on.
actually.
Well, this is what Pokemon
Wrong.
is telling me, so I have to take this at face value.
Okay.
What is this
You
gem?
just accused
Like, I trust Cerebi more.
of having its soul be weighed down by gravity.
Cody, what is this?
What?
That I just posted in voice chat. What is that? Please explain.
And voice that. What? And why do you need me to explain it?
Oh, because it's Lucario and you like Lucario.
Okay, this bird good. I like this bird.
Well,
Surfetch is amazing. Unfortunately, Galarian Farfetch'd is again better. However, Surfetch's real strong.
I love in the trailer for this thing, it just zoomed in on its face.
Oh yeah, no, it do.
It's hilarious. I love
do
it.
think this is just like a straight downgrade.
Really?
I like
But,
like-
Galarian Farfetch far more.
Alright, so which of these?
Oh, I much prefer
which of these am I
Surfetch.
supposed to be looking
Like,
at? Kenny?
Surfetch is just like, far less interesting.
Lucario. So I disagree that it's less interesting. I just feel like Galarian Farfetch is like so much better realized, whereas this thing is like Mimi,
Oh, it's,
which I don't mind.
it's
I
just
actually think it's
Lucario's
really
record.
fun.
Like,
What are you
I
talking
think that the silhouette is fine. I just wish they didn't go with, like, white.
No, I like that about it. I think it's really dorky, and I think it's fitting.
I think they went with white to sort of go with the whole like white knight and like purity.
Like, I
Oh,
get
yeah.
it.
Good point, yeah.
But it's just, like, it's such a hard color palette to use because it doesn't go with a lot.
But it works.
It works
Yeah.
for this, with the
Against
leaks.
white.
So here's the problem: is if they didn't go with white, it would look too much like Galarian Farfetch'd.
You're
Like,
right.
look at
So
the
they
shape
should
of
have,
it.
like... I
Like,
almost would have
it's
preferred if they
fairly
just combined
similar.
the two.
I hear you, but also this is fine. I think this is like Surfetch stands on its own and is very good. It's a very dorky. Again, I do prefer how much Galarian Farfetch is gonna like fuck me up. I think that's really funny. Whereas Surfetch is a little bit too proud of itself. Like, I'm definitely gonna kick this thing. It's a little too comfortable with its like comfortable job. Fuck off.
I love Mr.
Fuck
Rhyme. I
off.
love Mr. Rhyme. I love it.
No,
I
no.
love its face as well. Two faces.
No.
It
Yeah, it's
bounces
two
up
faces. The buttons blink at you. I hate that it has two faces. I hate
love
this
that.
Oh,
Pokemon.
no.
I love it so much.
So you see this thing, in the game, when it like sees you on the overworld, it like creepily tap dances towards you,
Yeah.
and it's horrifying. And I
I
think
love
it is
that.
wasted.
I mean, it's a shame it's weak to like a
And
thousand
it's-
different things, but
And
like,
it's serial killer tap dancing nonsense away from me. I want nothing to do with that thing.
To be fair, it is an upgrade from Galarian Mr. Mime, which is actually when those come near me in the overworld, I actually run away because they're terrifying. However, This is not better. Like, not that much better. It's like you just accept.
I mean, I've never liked any of like the Pokemon associated with this line. It's like they all just go into the bin of no thanks for me.
Mr. Mime.
Wait, is that a real design?
Yeah,
What?
Galarian Mr. Mime. Yeah.
That second one that you posted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Galarian. We did that one. It's Galarian Mr. Mime.
Oh. Oh god, yeah,
And-
it's so much worse.
It's so much worse.
Mr. Mime's nice.
So
Oh,
I
really?
like this
Rune.
lad a lot.
Regus
I like
is
it.
real strong.
I like him very much. He's a rock.
Oh no,
He's a ground ghost type. He's got a cool visual motif. The patterning actually really works. He's good.
This
Yep.
one's
Really
nice.
cool concept. I like it. I like
It
it.
is rather nice. Very good. Done
I was
excellent
so glad this wasn't like Galarian Cofagrigus, and it's actually like considered its own Pokemon.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Well, it has to do with
job.
stupid evolution. It's like one of the most weird, annoying evolutions, but like, it's fine.
Also, Cody, we can't hear you that well.
What?
We can't really hear you
Oh
that
right. I got my headphones aren't weird because one of them is charging.
Ah, okay.
well. It's
Salty.
Milcery, like, is just it's there.
Man, this is
It's
a
like a-
fairy Pokemon.
It's like a drop of piss, like
Yup.
in the air, just falling.
It's I like when it's like animated and you see like the different drops go like from each of its little like things in its head.
Maestro.
Ah,
But
good
then
night,
night-
Maestro.
However, also, you're doing the right thing because I notice you mentioning bug ice, and I feel like it's a good thing you're not going to be around to hear Josh talk about Snog. Anyway, Milcery.
It's just sort of there. I'm gonna be honest.
Milcery's there. I think its evolution is kind of as annoying as like these weird evolutions were. I think this is kind of like fun in a really stupid way.
I mean,
I
like,
appreciate how dumb it
love-
is.
it's
I love
very
how-
much a fairy Pokemon.
I love
I-
alchemy so much.
Okay, really, they're only showing that version of it. This
Yeah.
Pokemon has like 30 different forms.
Yes,
I
but
think-
this is the
I think
only
it's
one they
like
care to
4.
market. Which means this is the canon version.
Which is a shame because it has such like the other designs of it are so cute as well.
Yeah, the other ones are so much better.
Well, this
Like,
is the one that
especially
the
Pokemon
rainbow.
deems as the only one. So,
Which is the-
how do you feel
it's
about it?
Like,
Mm.
it's too much for me. It's really uncomfortable to me, actually. But it's fairy,
I
so that
don't
makes
like this
sense.
Pokemon. It reminds me of a bunch of the Gen 6 fairies that I just don't like.
Yep.
I use it.
De-
I like
defend,
it. I love it.
defend your madame.
Like I love the design, like the concept of design of it being like cream. I guess I like the little hair things. I like how it has so many different accessories that you can put on it as to evolve it, and it changes the design. And like how spinning it certain different ways gives you different looks, and I like it all. I got I got a whole bunch of Milceries so I could evolve them different
Of
course
ways to
you
get
did.
them to match
Of
them with
course
the
you
accessories.
did.
Well, now we're gonna
Holy
get
shit.
to like the next Demon Souls boss. So, I know that everyone likes what is it, the Man Eater?
Phalanx. Oh my god.
but, like-
That's
love
good.
Phalanx.
That's good, Josh. I like that.
I love Phalanx. It's so cute. It's
Phalanx
such
is
a
really
good concept.
good.
He's
Yeah, I
good.
think he's good.
He's cute.
Is he connected?
This actually is just
No,
a Kirby
also-
enemy though, and I kind of like that
Oh, yeah.
about it. Like these
He's
are just
literally
like
just cut.
armored Waddle Dees.
Like it's like a Spartan Pokemon. I really like its special move.
No retreat or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Ian, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, this is a successful Pokemon. It looks really good. It has this motif. It's clean, no
Yeah,
patterns,
it's a cute
good.
one.
Thumbs up. I like them.
Very good. I love its
Let's
like
see if this
animation as
GIF
well.
works. Also, Ian, I can't handle you.
Don't worry
Does
about
this
it.
evolve into
Pin
anything?
Perchin. No.
I
This is
like
the
it.
saddest Pokemon. I don't know why it's here. I feel like this accidentally was put into the game.
Did someone like mod like Pyukamuku and then it just
That's
ended
what
up
it
in the
feels
game
like.
files?
Where it almost feels like they're like, Yukamuka was pretty cute. Like, let's do this again. We're gonna do like the Pikachu variants, but we're gonna do that for this one. Except it doesn't do anything. It doesn't have anything cute or like stand out like about it. It's just that without the stomach gimmick.
That
It's just there.
It's just that.
It's awful. I hate it.
interesting.
I hate this
Oh,
Pokemon
we
so
have
much.
Grubbin too.
Snom, oh my darling, it's so cute.
Snom's fucking adorable.
I
Josh, shut
like
up.
this more than Grubbin.
Okay.
That's fair. That's actually fair.
He
That's
has
a good
like
take.
a nicer color palette. Like the white isn't even a problem because there's so much of the pale blue there, and it's comfortable.
What the hell is that, Ian? What is that?
Exactly what you think it is.
Oh, now I see
But
it.
it's fun.
He's
Don't warn me
good.
about it.
Frost.
Snom's real good.
Frostmoth.
Frostloss, I can do. Frostmoth,
Without his
I
like
can do
ice, he'd
without.
just be like a little lump.
This is
Design.
a
I get why
very
people really like this.
I really like Frostmoth. I like how like you don't see it here, but like the kind of like neck stuff. It's actually its hands, and like you can see its hands and it moves.
I'm just gonna say it. This is a beefy bug, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I really like it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it looks in action as well.
it's a little uninspired. Like it's plain in a way that I'm like, oh, you just did a moth. Huh. Like, I'm surprised they don't play around with the ice gimmick a bit more. Like this feels like a draft for a design, like a good draft, but like it's a little plain.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about it.
It's kind of just there. I thought we were done with Ultra Beasts.
Stonetunder's really funny.
Ultra Beast never die.
Oh, I love the concept of Stone. Like Stone.
Did not have it in my game, but I do appreciate it.
Like I
for
like
being, like, a
him,
real burp.
but he almost feels a little too much like Stakataka. Was that his name?
Something's there.
And I kind of
It's
liked
like-
that Ultra Beast more than this.
Mm. See what you're seeing.
Like I kind of wish there was like more to this design, kind of like how
Uh,
Stakataka.
Yeah, but the thing about this, it walks real funny.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
it
it
is.
walk like that.
It has trouble walking, and I really like that. It has to waddle.
He's
like-
fine.
It's very, you know what this Pokemon reminds me of? It reminds me of that Gen 5 Pokemon you really like. The like robot thing,
Which one?
which I don't know
Oh,
why.
go look.
Yeah, it reminds me of Golurt. Yeah,
I mean, if you
it has a
pare
similar
down the
vibe.
design to the point where it's just cubes. I think that's my issue. Is like I'm fine with the legs and the body part, but like I really don't like these arms.
Yeah, I don't know why they went for those.
I almost wish those weren't on the design.
Well, to give it more of a jerkness to it. Like, I just posted an image of it waddling. It's not a GIF, but you can get the vibe of it.
Yeah, but would it
Uh,
also still be derpy if it just didn't have arms?
It would be, but this is funny. Oh god. See, I'm gonna come off like a hypocrite pretty soon, but like,
Oh.
fuck.
Well, let's go to the next one. Ice Cube.
I did have this in my game.
It's
Fuck.
like Ice Cube. Is it Ice Cube?
I
It's an
adore
Ice
this
Cube. Oh, it's
stupid
that thing.
Pokemon.
Oh
I
my god.
love this dumb Pokemon. I'm really sad they only have this version. I don't get why, because the other version is half the reason I love it.
Is it?
Actually, just scroll right to the bottom. You might see
No, it's
And
not
you get
included
odds.
in the English page.
Here, I'm gonna post a picture of it, because this is what it looks like when its head breaks open. And it is so sad.
It's on the
Like,
Japanese
yes.
page.
Is it like
No,
an
it's
evolution
there.
then?
It's there, but it doesn't look like how it does in game. When it looks like in game, is it looks sad every single time, and that's the best part about it.
Is
If you
that the
break, it's
evolution?
obnoxious.
No, it's just
Nope,
another
no.
form.
yeah,
Oh.
it breaks. If you hit it with something, it breaks the head, and
It
it's that.
looks
Oh,
so concerned on the Japanese page.
It's good because it's sad.
Well, we all know that Fane's favorite animal is penguins, so
Yeah.
this
Fuck
makes
off.
sense that this would be
Fuck off.
his thing. Selkie, defend this.
it's I did actually use an Indeedee. I will say that.
I know.
No.
You didn't have to
Why?
tell me.
It's honestly because it was there.
Defend these
I mean,
croissant
what?
hair pieces.
Damn it. God, which version? Because they look different,
They do. I used.
but not enough.
It's a thing.
Oh my god, I hate it.
I don't like either of these.
I hate them so much. They're
What the
hideous.
They're alright. They're just there.
Why's it gotta be this
Selkie.
way?
Selkie, why?
I'm
Why
not even
did you
defending
use
it,
one?
Because I needed a psychic for some reason. It just
No,
was
you
there.
don't. I do
You're
monotype teams all the time. Who cares about gameplay? It's Pokemon. It doesn't matter.
I just needed it, and like it was there, and I kind of.
Okay, there are better psychics. There's fucking. Are you saying you didn't use a Hatterin?
I got a Galarian Ponyta. I was doing only
You
Gen
had so many psychic types then.
only
So shut
Gen
up.
and like it was.
If you had Ponyta, and Hatterin, you had this would make your third psychic type. So you can't even.
I didn't use Hatterin. I had Ponyta. I used Rapidash. So like I wasn't going to use Hatterin as well.
Okay. You made choices.
I needed special.
I don't understand, but you know what? I'm so happy for you. Morpeko's fucking adorable. I'm sorry. That's Pika Clone.
You say this is the best Pika clone. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
It has pockets. It has pockets.
It's fine.
Does it though?
I
Does it really?
I just kind of don't have like I these blur together to me at this point. I can't be bothered to have an opinion.
Nothing
so
but angry mode.
I kind of wish the angry mode was just the Pokemon, and like it didn't have both forms.
Hmm.
Because this is at least
like
like
the
a
color
unique
palette
color
of
palette.
Hillbilly. But I like the color palette of the original one because it's like better than Pikachu for me.
I mean, yeah, it's
however-
Neapolitan. People like that.
I
However-
couldn't be bothered to have an opinion.
Yeah, I can't be bothered.
However, I hate how long its gimmick takes every single turn to transform. I think that's real annoying.
So wait, how's it transform? What?
It transforms every other turn, and it changes its typing.
Okay, cool. What
It
But
does.
like its animation is really annoying because
Oh,
it takes
yeah, that
too
doesn't take
long.
up time. Oh yeah, that'd be awful.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay. Oh, God.
Yeah, like that's why I
I
never
hate
used
this thing.
Gyarados in like red because it's like, oh, lowers enemies attack like Well,
Josh,
every time you grow.
it was designed just for you.
Ew.
Look at everything about this. It just feels like the exact Pokemon you've always wanted. It's a blob. It's got a simple color palette. It's really like, it's just
Yeah, it also has
very
a fucking
simple.
awful like pattern, and I don't like that. Oh, what is? No, stop commercial. I don't like this Pokemon.
It has a cyst. So it has a cyst on its head. It can have surgery.
I do wish they went more for like the concept of a digger instead of just
Yeah, it's like the only thing that's there is the shovel, and I'm like, you could have done more with this. I just don't like the color of its body. I don't like its eye shape. I'm not about it. This confuses me a bit.
Okay. Paparasha has one of the funniest Gigantamax to me. The Paparasha on its own is fine. I don't love it. I get why people like it. I do actually like the color scheme. The Gigantamax, real fucking funny.
What were they thinking?
Inspired, actually.
Is it?
Turned into a cheese grater.
Is it supposed to be the wall yokai?
Maybe.
Is it? What does it look like? What's that look like?
A wall?
Oh,
It's supposed to be like a bulldozer sort of thing.
Okay.
But like,
I did think it was weird that like this gets billed as like Rose's partner.
Yeah.
It's funny that it does.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. If you think, I don't know, like, what his dad died in a mine shaft, so he uses like a digging themed Pokemon.
Josh,
wait,
that's
what?
not. That's an anime only thing. That's not in the game. In the game, he is somebody who is like prized for building mines and for getting like resources and energy. So it makes sense that his Pokemon is this. The anime is just working around that.
Well, what I just said is like, if it kind of makes sense if you go like, oh, well, like he's obsessed with like saving people, so him having a digging Pokemon like could have rescued his dad potentially.
Yes.
Also, is that really not in like?
I'm saying
no, in
it's
the
not
game
at all.
he's
It's
just
not
like
remotely.
generic businessman.
He is a
who
businessman.
like vaguely wants to solve the world's energy crisis because, and that's about it. And whenever people tell him like we literally have enough energy to like power the Galar region for like 1,000 years, he's like, but then what's gonna happen after those 1,000 years? So
Is this another like
now.
release scenario where like the anime has a full backstory for the villain, but it's not in the game?
So the thing is that like the game has its own version of things where it has backstories for other characters that apparently don't appear in the anime, and I feel like they probably merged Bede, whatever, with Bede with Rose, because like he took him in as an orphan, which created the best line in the game where like he shows up for the finals and it's like the announcer is like, oh yeah, by the way, this kid is an orphan, and like that's how he's announced, and it's really funny. No, all he gets is that he's a businessman and that in 1,000 years they're gonna run out of energy, so like they can't have a tournament right now because like 1,000 years from now, if people found out they had a tournament instead of solving this energy crisis today, like that would be bad. It's really funny.
Like Rose is the guy who's basically who will say, because climate change is going to severely affect us in 100 years from now, we need to solve it now. But then take that and take it and turn it into a supervillain backstory.
He means well, and he's also really hot.
He
So, like,
does,
it's
but he
okay.
just goes about it in like the most psychotic ways. Like, how do I solve an energy crisis that won't even be a problem for another 1,000 years? I know. I'll release this great disaster that almost destroyed us.
You can
I-
feel that
They're all
definitely
idiots in that game.
I am drifting. What the fuck are you talking
Right?
about?
It's like, and people wonder why I watch the anime instead.
We're talking about
How do you feel about the fossils this
energy
time?
crisis and
Let's just
ultimate
move on.
evils
The-
that are
the
very
fossils
deep
are
beneath
so
people's
I love the
multi-billion-dollar companies.
Cody, it's fine.
We're talking about evil Jeff Bezos. To keep up.
No, we are talking about
Drag us on.
the glorious fossils of Gen 8. I adore all of these.
It's
Um,
such a good concept. Just shoving them both together.
It's so much fun. I love that it's just this random NPC who is just like you can tell just from talking to her that she's a mess and you should not trust her with these fossils, and yet you do it anyway. I love
Oh, it's
the
not
concept.
a pair of researchers?
No, it's
Okay.
one girl who's just like, I need to find her name because it's definitely really funny.
That's
It's- it-
Squibber when he eats too many Krabby Patties.
Yeah. It's a really fun gimmick.
Really cute.
I think they look horrifying, and I think that's good.
I was gonna say, this
Um,
these lads do not look horrified. They're as happy as can be.
Some of them are. The fish ones are pretty okay. The other ones, the dragon ones,
This
are like, I'm dying.
this thing's happy. Look,
But
he's
like,
smiling.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying, this is good. What I'm saying, the Arctozolt ones, the one with the like fucking raptor looking things, those ones look like they're dying. The fish look so happy to just be here, even though everything about them is wrong. Duraludon, we'll get there, but like
Yeah.
Dracovish is really good, and I really like Arctozolt, who is again looks just eternally like he's about to sneeze.
I mean,
It's just
Dracovolt is just having a blast. Like,
okay. I have the researcher's name. This is really stupid, but I love it. It's Careless because she's careless.
Oh my god.
God, the fossils are good this gen. I like them a lot.
What types?
Duraludon.
Duraludon
The lighter.
is
Pokemon.
really funny. Really funny. We'll get to the Gigantamax, which is actually the funniest one out of all of them. But like, I really think this is like kind of a messy Pokemon. I don't think I could ever use it, but I do like that it exists, and I really like that what's his name really loves this Pokemon and is like, this is gonna be my signature one, and it's just like, oh, that explains why you weren't the champion.
You mean Ryan?
Yeah.
Cabana?
Yeah.
Okay. It's weird. I look at this and I'm like, it's a little too. I hate its hands. I hate its feet.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
choice.
everything
I'm
about this
like,
is awkward.
Why?
Josh? Josh?
I especially hate how it's marketed. Like, this is supposed to be a rival Pokemon to Tyranitar.
Hilariously misguided.
And it's like, oh, who do you like more, Tyranitar or this? And I'm like, well, one looks like a design, and the other one looks like a plastic toy I would find at, like, the dollar store.
Okay.
It's a
but, like,
lighter.
somehow they went like further than Megas ever did with this Pokemon with the Gigantamax, and I feel like you would appreciate that.
Why is it a whole-ass building?
It's
Because
amazing.
it needs to be.
It's,
Now
remember-
we need to get
remember-
two of them lined up.
How can you hate this iconic design?
How much
Just
would you
like-
pay to get a room at the Hotel Duraludon?
You talked about this age ago.
Like you
You said
literally
that-
just have a free hotel wherever you go now. Do you know how much money you could make with that?
I would rather a Waylord.
You said
I'm
that.
not
But
gonna
do
reach to
Waylords
that.
have like
Do this
No,
Snarl
do
out.
Waylords have like a room
Dang it.
service?
Does this slat have room service?
Probably.
I'm sure the Gigantamax comes with like little, I don't know, whatever Pokemon you want serving you in like butler outfits.
They would not be butler outfits.
It's all your food.
They would be fucking robots.
I
This is like, you know what? If Elon Musk were like in the Pokemon universe, he would have the fucking Gigantamax Duraludon. Like that would be his like building. Like this would be his headquarters for Tesla. Like that's the vibe I get from this. So it's
What do
great.
you mean
It's
resembles
funny.
a skyscraper? It just is. This is stupid. What's the next Pokemon?
Josh. No, hang on. Remember,
Dreepy is a very special Pokemon to me. I can get into it in a second here. Silky, what were you gonna say?
no, I was just gonna say, like, ages ago when we did Gen 1, we were doing Gigamax Lapras, and you were saying like something about Gigantamaxing a building, and both me and Frame were going, I just
Yeah.
wanted to bring it up because that is the building.
Well,
Yep.
it's shit. I don't like it. This lad's
It's
good.
great. Shut up.
This
So-
lad's good. He's got a cute little color palette. He looks like a little ghosty. I like that.
He's so cute.
He's
Zero.
good.
So here's the thing. I had a dream one time.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
This was before Gen 8 was like even a thing.
Ooh.
And there was a snake, and for some reason I had like called it Dr. Dreepy. And I just was like, for some reason had just kept on going on about Dr. Dreepy to the point where when I woke up I had to tell my ex about it, and he thought it was the funniest shit. And so the fact that there was like a snake Pokemon named Dreepy meant that I immediately had to get this Pokemon. That it was also a design I liked was just like an extra bonus on top. I really like Dreepy. I think it's really fun. It's a very derp. It's basically like what I want from Dunsparce.
He's good.
Very adorable.
Yeah, this is cute. This is the 3 Evo for the gen, right? For Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Aw.
is the one.
He got like a little rat on his
big-
head.
Big derp.
Wow, this is good. Like, I can even
Yeah.
forgive the V-Fin thing. Like, that's fine, especially compared to
So-
some previous ones.
What I was, yeah. So the thing with this line is, I look at it and I'm like, oh, now I get the Garchomp line, because like I should hate this Pokemon line because it does give me major Garchomp vibes, and yet
It's
I
done
really
so much
enjoy it.
better, though.
it's done so much better.
It's cleaner. Like, there's... It's
Metro.
it's so good. Like, you look at the final Evo and it's like, wow, they like decided to stop drawing when it looked good.
I love the color scheme. Like, this is really strong. I love that it shoots its children out as an attack.
Yeah,
Like,
they're gonna
that's
die
really
anyway. It's
funny.
fine. They're ghosts.
Yeah, yeah.
I like how its
This
tail
is
like
just
fades
so
out.
strong.
It's like
Yes,
Yeah.
but its tail
everything
fades
about
out.
this color palette's amazing. The patterning is
Yep.
not as obtrusive as like all the other fucking 3 Evo dragons, which are ugly and garish. Yeah, this is good. What?
One of my favorite Pokemon. I love it
Wow,
so
they did
much.
Oh yeah, the dogs. They.
Oh, this is the Dark Souls boss.
Yeah, Sifu. Time to put you down.
Oh, yes. Yep. Watch this bitch limp.
That's a little much.
It's something.
What do you mean a little much?
Fine, it's a lot.
So I kind of like how the base form looks.
Yeah, I
without
kinda,
its
I
weird.
like the base form. I think like it doesn't need to cape and such. Like
I
like,
like the
it's-
braids. I actually think that's kind of fun.
Hmm.
I do think. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know that I like how the legendaries are so similar to each other.
That's a choice.
Yeah, I really think I like the plain version better, where it's just fairy steel. Although I don't mind it so much. Like, it's still not like the worst, but the braids are really cool. I don't know. It just feels like a fun design, and the actual like full version. I don't know. I do like how in Sword and Shield, like, so is this the sword one?
yeah.
So it's like their cries are very like based off of like sword. I'm pretty sure it says like a ward,
Oh
and
my
then like the
God.
shield one is like shield.
Oh my god.
Like at least these aren't like the most over-designed monstrosities. Like they're subdued
They're kind of
enough
boring.
that like
For being so busy, they're kind of boring.
yeah, but I kind of like that. Like I think that's a
I get it.
positive for legendaries in this franchise.
Uh,
Because I don't
get it.
ever want Gen 4 ever again. So I'll
So
take
here's the
this
thing.
over that.
Here's the thing. If it was just one or the other, I think I would like it a lot more. But because it's a pair, I think it cheapens both of them.
Oh, for sure. Like, I fucking don't like Zamazenta, period. Like, I'm okay with Zacian. But
Oh, I
Yeah,
like
that's
Zamazenta
kind
feels
of like-
tacked on. Like, they were just like, well, we have to have a pair.
So I kind of like Zamazenta.
And, like, he objectively just
prefer-
looks dumber than the other one.
I disagree.
Yeah,
Really?
Arma.
I do. I'm sorry.
He looks really dumb
shield
holding the
form-
shield.
Oh yeah, he does. But he doesn't. He never does that in the game though.
He's not holding a shield. It's
Yeah, he
just
is.
his main.
Face is the shield.
He's not holding it. It's just part of him.
What? He has to hold it in his mouth.
No,
the
he
image-
doesn't.
Playing the image in the voice chat.
Oh my gosh. I'm.
But that's not the full thing, though. That's-
No, it like he has to hold it for a minute and then it fuses with him. I
Yeah.
definitely don't like crown shield form. It's
Oh, I really like it.
I looked
I
at
do too.
Zacian and I'm like, okay, that's a little busy, but it's fine. This is a little much.
I disagree. Like a lot.
I like it better.
actually. I think I prefer this.
I'll take my Sif and leave.
But like, if you
You can
remove
get
the
put
Dark
down.
Souls reference, you would like this more.
I don't know. One draws you 3 cards at the end of your turn, and one just sits there like a rock. So it still has that going for it.
A design is very much like it tells you what it is. It's a dog. It's a shield. It's royalty. It's like it tells you what it is in design.
Yeah, but I'd rather have Mooland. My beautiful mustache dog.
Okay.
It's fine. These are very middle of the road legendaries. Like I don't really care for them, but I don't actively dislike them. Oh, Mugen Dyna. Yes.
Oh, don't show me those guys for fuck's sake.
Mugen looks. I really like Mugen Dyna's design. He reminds me of UB quite
This
a bit,
thing?
like UB Black.
It's too.
But
It's
this is
too-
not. This is an Ultra Beast.
Wait,
It
this
is an Ultra Beast.
This is
This
a
doesn't
cool
have-
Ultra Beast that I
It doesn't have
really
the other
like.
form.
But
I much prefer the
It
other
doesn't
form.
have the other form, which is
The other
weird.
form-
oh, the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't even on the
Oh, it
Japanese
doesn't have
one.
the Gigantamax one? Well, it's just basically just a giant hand from this
Oh,
guy.
I know. This was meta for like a year in the card game, so I had to stare at it for a while.
You just have to stare at the giant hand.
Yeah.
Did you ever talk to the hand? Or did you just ignore it?
I didn't, because I stared at it and I was just like, man, I wish you were number 49 giant hand. That's for you,
I
Cody,
mean,
and literally no one else.
Yeah.
Good.
He feels really weird as like the third legendary for the gen, because he doesn't match the other two, like at all.
He doesn't.
And that is really off-putting to me. And they aren't even doing a thing of like, oh, he does like the fusion thing, like UB Black. But it's weird.
It's because he's the Gigantamax Pokemon, so like it makes sense in that way, but it's very.
Yeah. But I would
That's
prefer
why all of
if,
them
like,
have
they...
that weird red glow.
Yeah, I get it. Like, he's a reactor. It's
Yeah,
it's
E49's
fine.
toxicity.
Yeah.
It's cute.
He's
Very
frumpy.
Look at it.
Yeah, that's
not-
good.
He's gonna
I'm
hug
not
him.
the
You wanna
biggest
hug-
fan of
Josh?
his design.
Frump is good. Sometimes. And here, I appreciate it.
Like,
Skip to the better one.
oh, facts though.
It's
Yeah, this
not
is the
better.
10 out of 10 design. It's so good. Like,
It's
not actually.
good.
He's just solid.
But-
Like, I'm not actually in love with this design.
It's good. I like. I don't know. I do like both of them, but
Gross. Well, he has a lot of things. What the fuck?
Well, he has his like Gigantamaxes, which
the Gigantamaxes are actually different.
Gigantamax and then the different.
He just stands up on Lego. Okay.
yeah,
Oh no,
Their
one
color scheme
one
is
is like
slightly different.
one of them is like flow like water, and the other one is
Yeah.
like just punch.
I am familiar with the Rapid Strike one. Urshifu's
It's
fine.
like
Like he's
Yeah,
he's a
he's
really
there.
solid design.
They knew it
fuck
was designed before.
rude.
Yeah, we have Zadud.
Fuck this Pokemon.
Yeah,
Because
so-
I never got this one because of how how they did the stupid like codes for it, where it's like, please sign up for our email list. Oh yeah, we actually have problems with
Oh,
our
this
email list.
thing?
You might not get a code.
Yeah,
fuck
they did it.
Zarude, because I
They
didn't get
did
my
not
code.
do it with this one.
I
Oh,
wanted it. I actually really like this design.
So
I think it's like so much better than the actual early monkey we got.
yeah, so
I think
this
this
is
is
my
really
favorite Gen 8
cool.
Pokemon. I'm
It's
sure that's
really
not
good.
surprising.
It's
That's just
really
anime.
strong.
Literally,
Fuck
the
this
anime.
Pokemon.
He's a good design. Like the way that like they a really simple color palette. It's spread out enough.
Yes.
It doesn't have any weird,
Yes.
obscure patterns that are stupid. He creates a really unique silhouette. Like, he's just a
Yes.
really good Pokemon design. Like,
It's
and
so
we finally
strong.
have, like, a Pokemon
he's
design that
grass.
looks like a creature again, and that's kind of cool, because we were kind of losing that. Like, that's the reason why I don't
Shut
like
up.
Urshifu as much, is, like, he looks a bit too humanoid. And I always prefer when Pokemon goes for a more creature design. And Zadud, like, feels that a bit more.
He's there for me. I don't know.
Like again,
Oh yeah, but you know,
grass.
you like Alcremie.
good.
Bitch. Oh, shut. Just Regieleki, let's just move on.
What? No,
Literally
no. This is a
Alcremie.
good design. It's good. It's good.
It's so
He's
strong.
my
It
favorite
shows
boy.
everyone. It shows everyone that grass is like the superior type.
Okay.
And it shows everyone just how wrong you are.
Yeah, he's the daddy Pokemon. It's great.
Adazaru.
I hate this.
Regieleki is really good. Shut
I
up,
like it.
Josh. I get why
I
you would
love
dislike it. I get it. He has so much. Like his animations are so good.
So if he didn't have Reggie in the name, I'd like him.
Why?
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Why?
He doesn't fit the motif of the other trio.
Why? How does he not? He's the Electric Age.
Oh my.
Josh, Gen 8 Pokemon design critique.
Yes.
Tell me how the Regieleki does not fit with the other
Design.
three.
Because the other one is like things like they're like physical things. This is just electricity.
They're meant, but like they were meant to be designed as ages. We got Ice Age.
Yeah, they
Stone
were.
Age. This is the Electric Age.
Yep.
Regieleki is a Dark
Like
Age.
sure,
Lightning Age.
but it's just like I
That's
hate when
what
they
the-
add
No,
on
Josh
to
is
trios
like-
later. It's just make it its own thing.
It fits. It works. It works.
It really
I
does.
hate that they added more to the Reggies. Like, and they keep doing it just to spite me. Like,
Of course, Josh. Of course.
So how's
Josh?
his design?
Josh?
How does he look? Do you like how he looks?
Despite you, like
Josh?
every few generations, they just have a board meeting that says, "How can we piss off Josh?"
it feels like
And
that.
there's
Josh.
always that one guy who's like, "Hey, what if we just add some more Reggies?"
Go ahead, Fang.
To be clear, this is so much better than Regigigas. So you really I don't get why you're upset. This is such a better design than what Gen 4 did.
That's a consolation prize to me.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
do any of the other trios legitimately have to deal with this?
Yes,
Lantrio.
the
Maybe
genies.
does.
You're gonna see them soon
Oh,
when we
fuck.
get to the other.
But like they don't add on to like the legendary birds.
Yes.
I'm not counting the variants because they count
Okay,
as the same
but
dex
nobody-
entry. And the
Josh.
dogs don't have to deal with this.
Josh,
Like,
Josh.
Josh,
Shut up, Josh.
they're not. The Reggies are not sacred. I'm sorry. I know you love them. You're very on your own here. They're
Hmm.
good. They're not classic.
oh my god.
And Regieleki and Regidrago, they do add on. I do like what they went for.
You can like them.
Regidrago's not as good.
Oh, no,
Regidrago's not as good.
This is
Regieleki's
ugly.
amazing.
This is actually terrible.
they could have done better. I don't know why they just. But like, yeah.
But it matches modern Pokemon, so I guess it's fine. Why does it have to be this way? Like, sure, I get it, because literally everyone yells at me about, like, Reggie, like, Alec, whatever its fucking name is.
Regieleki.
It's
I don't
really
care.
cool.
You know, like Fane said,
I
the
love it.
Reggies aren't sacred, so I can pick up the name, it's fine.
Yeah, they're not.
So pretty.
He is. We expect that.
Hmm.
And he also hasn't played the game, so he hasn't seen it, and he
No, we
doesn't
need-
appreciate how.
Do you know
cute
how
they are.
many
We need
people
an-
shove the animations of Reggie Alec at me for the past 2 years?
Yes,
Not enough
3
apparently.
Sure.
now?
and you're still
You know,
just bitter about
No,
it.
we need an ice type Reggie.
We already have one!
Cody,
Oh.
if you're trolling, that is the best troll so far, because you sounded genuine, and that pissed Josh off, and I'm so happy. Because that
Well,
again
you know
just proves
what
the
else
point of
we need?
how.
We need a dragon type Eevee.
No, we don't. We don't need to give
Yes.
the world that.
In fact, we need a Reggie of all types.
No.
Let's not turn it
Whatever.
into
Here's your
Eevee.
Phantom
No,
of the
I-
Opera horse. That's pretty good. In
No,
design.
I don't
It's
mean a
fine.
Reggie for every
I
type. I mean
love-
one Reggie that's just all types at once.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, that's great. That's great. Glastrier, really strong. I do not like that the key art chose to focus on this half of the face. The other half is much stronger, and I think a lot cuter. I'm sorry, I love this fucking horse. I love this.
Is that
I
a
chose
spicy
this one.
take,
I know
though?
you.
Like, it's objectively the better horse design.
Josh, it is. Josh, it actually is. Everyone chooses Spectrier.
What?
Well.
Spectrier looks so much worse.
It doesn't, but it does.
Like, it's so much of a weaker... This, like, you could just slap Galarian Gallop on the Rapidash, whatever, and, like, no one would bat an eye. Like, at least the other one is more unique look.
Does it?
Yeah.
It just is like
This, I do really like Spectre too. I'm
I
not
love it.
gonna lie. I think both of them are so much stronger than the actual legendaries we got. Like, for the main. Like, if you're gonna do like a duo, at least make them as distinct as this. But I do really adore Glastrier, and I get what people see in Spectrier. It's just Glastrier is so strong. I love my little Phantom of the Opera horse.
That's
I
cool.
don't know. I just like it.
I like the concept.
To me, it looks too like Spectrier looks too similar to like Galarian Gallop. Like,
Rapidash.
Okay, but here's the thing. If this is what Galarian Rapidash looked like, I would like Galarian Rapidash. I don't like Galarian Rapidash. I like this.
yeah, but I would prefer this over what we got. So it's like it's weird that this is a legendary. I'm gonna count it as it. I know it's probably
It's
classified as
legendary.
mythic or whatever.
No. Oh, no, because you can get it in the game, so it's not mythical.
Okay.
You
like,
do need the
whatever.
DLC.
The classifications are
But,
always
like-
really weird in these games to me.
It's not super weird. Mythical is like event only, which means that like after a certain amount of time, if you don't have a code or like the event, you can't get it. So that's a mythical. Legendaries are ones you can get in the game. So like you're always going to be able to do this. God, this derp horse is so good. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at Glastrier.
How do you feel about
And he's
Calyrex?
just. I love this Pokemon. The second I saw it, I was like, this looks so derpy. I like that, like, in game, I think this might be the first Pokemon to actually, like, talk to you and have a storyline where he just possesses some person and forces them to, like, be, like, their mouthpiece. He
Where
does
is
weird,
Arms?
like, Scottish dances. It's really good. I love him. I like that he gets a cape. He also, I'm pretty sure, dates whatever horse you set him up with.
Okay.
Because the way he talks about the horse is really weird.
Okay.
I kind of
I like him.
I kind of don't like his cape that he gets. Like I miss like
I
the
like it.
I love that
The-
cape.
the cape he
Oh no,
has.
no, the cape is so much
Where
worse.
is Arm?
I kind of like his base
What do you
form
mean?
cape a little more.
I do too. I think it's stronger.
So am I the
I
only
get
one
why they
just, like,
changed it.
thinking where his arm is?
I'm sorry, Cody.
I'm trying, like, I don't see its arms. Where its arms?
He has the little noodle arms.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
so.
I thought aren't those his legs?
No.
Those like
The legs, yeah, but he also has arms.
Yeah, he's got little arms.
you
They're
see
not
the
as long. Look,
next
the
to
legs
it.
are super long because they need to fit around a horse.
Yes, the stretch and mold around the horse.
I swear he just doesn't
And,
have
like-
arms.
You can see them right there, and if you can't, I'm sorry.
My video quality is piss poor right now, so
Okay.
Oh, that would do it.
Well,
God, he
close.
looks like Amicus a little bit.
it's not that poor.
What?
No, look,
Yeah.
I just posted a screenshot. Like, tell me that's not just like an Adastra screenshot.
It's not an Adastra screenshot.
There we go.
It
We've
looks
heard it
like
from the
one.
man himself.
So we still have a couple more Pokemon from Legends Arceus.
Oh, is that all of Gen 8?
Yeah.
Oh my
That
God.
was all of Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
My
But we
God.
have some evolutions.
Josh.
And weird. God, Weirder is such an improvement from Stantler. Like, it's so upsetting how much better this is. Its nose is still weird. I don't care.
He doesn't have
Everything
the
else
weird
is
butt
So
thing.
strong. It
That's-
does.
This is a much better
You know
color
what?
palette.
He does still have it. It's just a different color. They differentiated it.
Okay.
And thank God for that.
Fine. He's fine. Yeah, I like him.
I really have grown to like this Pokemon.
I would like if the other deer would get like real representation again, but I understand it's a Gen 5 thing, so that's unfortunate.
Stop being bitter. They will. They were in Pokemon Snap, so like it's still here,
Yay,
and they were
it
treated
took a
as like
decade.
actually special. Cleaver's fun.
I'm not.
I don't like that
I
one.
I get why people don't like it. I still think it's fun.
Alright.
I mean, I still just think he's a downgrade from Scyther.
Yeah, but everything's a downgrade from Scyther, including Scizor.
Yeah, so like, why expand when you can just have like the real deal?
No. Cleavor's fun.
Here's
make a
a
fun
lad. You know what? Hershey Bear Gooch.
Big boy.
He's again might be like so close to being my favorite Pokemon. I hate this key art because his face looks so wrong, but everything else is good.
He's a big bear. He's cute.
He's has the best faces in game. He's so reactionary to everything. So again, I don't get what this face is about because his face is like the entire thing that makes him good.
Oh, Phalanx and faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, faces are.
He's got a good color palette. Even the asymmetrical pattern on the headpiece doesn't like bother me much. It's actually real good.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Like the moon against clouds. I
Yeah,
love
like
that.
his eyebrows, the cloud eyebrows, they're good.
Such a good concept.
This thing.
It's such an improvement. Like, holy shit, they took one of the worst Gen 5 Pokemon and they're like, you know what? What if we actually tried this time? And I really like it. I'm sorry if you think it's too much. I think it's great.
I mean, the only thing that I think is too much are the extra spots.
To be clear, Josh, this has another form. It has a female form that looks different. I don't know why it's not showing up here.
Because it's on the next page. They count as two separate Pokemon.
Weird. Okay. It's actually just one, because it should still say 902, but...
Oh, it might.
Sure.
The Japanese page doesn't have a drop-down menu. You actually just have to click to the next page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like this for the most part. He's fine.
I think...
Ooh, I like the red form better, actually.
The red form I like a lot more.
I
agree.
That color isn't nearly as flattering.
No, it's not.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
That's unfortunate. Oh well, at least the red one exists.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing.
So, Sneasler is really good. Sneasler has all of the energy that Inteleon has, but it's just like it makes more sense for this Pokemon. I like the Demon Slayer bag that it puts you in. Like,
I love that thing.
I don't like this Pokemon, but I also love this Pokemon. It's just really funny to me.
Like, there are parts of the design that I like, and there's other things I don't. It is weird that it's just, like, long Sneasel, but...
Yeah, but Poison Fighting is a fun type.
Yeah, but I have, like, the Toad thing.
Oh, what the heck am I?
Yeah, but its evolution, like, unless I'm slapping an Everstone on the first one, like...
We were always slapping an Everstone on him, it's fine.
Fine. To be fair, there's better poison types that are introduced.
Yeah, this is serviceable, but I don't like it as much as Weavile. I'll be honest.
I don't like Weavile that much. Weavile's kind of boring to me.
Yeah, but I think that's the reason why I like Weavile.
No, I know you like boring things. I know you're like people. You're like somebody's excited, and you're like, you know what? You need to stop being excited. You need to be less. This Pokemon Overquill is amazing. I know you hate that its color is too much. You're wrong.
Well, I also think it doesn't do anything with like the design either.
No, it is so good. It's fucking gigantic. It looks wrong. It looks intimidating. It's really funny. I love Overquill. Which, by the way, Overquill, such a good name.
It does just like it looks like a 3D model is glitched. I like that.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, I kind of hate this thing.
You're wrong, but that's okay.
Oh, I also hate this. Holy shit. This is gaudy.
So-
this is
So
terrible.
this is Selkie's
It's
Pokemon.
Dragon Ball Z.
Shut up.
She's
This is
serving.
this is ugly. Holy
Seven.
shit.
Love this weird bitch. Love it. With the white
You should zoom in. Open the image in a new tab and make it larger so you can appreciate all of the details of this.
Oh my
like-
god.
the white lipstick. Fucking beautiful.
It's you don't love the latex
Nobody.
suit. You don't love the on from Persona 5 color scheme of the pink and red.
What's the other what's the last thing? Oh my god. This is
Josh,
What's wrong
it's
with
fine.
why does it look this way?
Yeah.
it? Queen? Like literally every time I see that thing in like a Persona, maybe
This
playing it, I just think of this.
this is a travesty to what this is based on.
Lies.
It's really
Beautiful.
funny.
She's beautiful.
It's really ugly, but I love it. I actually don't love it. I think it's really gross, but it's funny.
Why does
so
it have
it's
a
fine.
green underside?
Why not?
Yeah.
It's like a fruit. You know, strawberries have a green overside, which is definitely what it's called.
Okay, but I didn't think this was a strawberry.
Yeah, no, this is clearly supposed to be Genbu.
I don't.
Yeah.
I still don't.
It's the turtle snake. It's a love. It's the love one. Enamorous.
I'll take the
Yes.
Digimon version, I guess, and we'll leave it at
Well,
that.
it's your loss.
You don't, Josh, but the latex suit.
I kind of hate
Yeah.
this.
Don't worry, I hate
Also,
it too.
isn't this a Gen 4 thing? Why is there like a Gen 5 thing?
What do you mean?
Well, the genies are a Gen
Uh,
5 thing.
Yeah. but there were variants from Gen 5.
Yeah,
the whole
that's-
thing, like,
that's
you just
kinda
saw-
weird
You
To me,
just saw.
It was a choice.
No, you just saw Basculegion. which
yeah, but I
was not
mean
in
because
Gen
this is
4.
like a legendary-ish thing. That feels
They're
weird
not
to me.
gonna add. It makes sense because the person that like has a bond with this is the one who's out of place.
Okay, like it makes me
It's
think
like-
wouldn't it have made more sense to have like a new lake Pokemon?
Yeah.
'Cause it's Gen
No,
4?
because the like Pokemon are actually like tied to like very specific things, whereas this is like they made it make sense. I don't know how you can make the like trio like a quadruple or whatever, a quartet.
I mean, I
Yeah.
get that they were always missing the fourth like thing.
Yeah.
For these,
Yeah.
but this is not.
Mhm.
This is not.
Why not?
Good.
It's enamorous,
I don't like it.
but it's for Selkie.
How is this the last Pokemon? That's so upsetting.
To upset you?
The best for last.
Saving the best for last.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
It's a legendary, it's gendered female, iconic. We're here. We're serving something.
Hot pink.
I
with hearts.
don't.
We're serving the outfit that's getting us eliminated. but that's okay because we think we brought it in the confessionals.
I get it. It's fine. Where's
Oh, you get it.
like sure.
I didn't know you understood this. That's odd, but okay.
Where's
Josh
where's
gets
my,
this.
Where's my thing? There.
Call
Well,
up your chart.
Oh, we get to
Josh
see
likes
his heart now.
Jenny. Josh likes Jenny.
yeah, that's why
He
there's
does like
not a
Jenny.
single Gen 8 Pokemon here.
Alright, oh, we got.
This is entirely not surprising, I will say.
I would say the psychic type was pretty surprising. It's a good choice, but it's kind of surprising.
Why would you?
Other
think it
than
was
that,
gonna
yeah,
be?
it's because I don't know. Also, you're fairy type, but I also feel like that's just a, like, fuck. I need to choose
I
something.
had to choose something.
Fucking
Yeah.
really? Jesus, Josh. Fucking Gramble.
I like it more than literally all other fairy types.
Shut up.
Which is a weird opinion, but okay.
Why did
Like,
you not
there's
put
Mimikyu and
Toxtricity
Snarl,
on there?
but okay.
Because Toxtricity is electric poison, and I wasn't giving up either of those spaces.
Fuck that dumb bat. Yeah, I don't get
What?
that.
Chase, Josh has problems. He really does not like Gen 7.
I thought you
even though
didn't like
Gen 7 is
PogChamp
one of
either.
the best.
What?
That's not PogChamp.
That's not
I'm
PogChamp.
sorry, Ian.
Oh, is it not?
Ian,
No.
That was PogChamp.
that's upsetting. I'm sorry, but that's upsetting.
I think-
Oh, that's Piplup. Okay. Alright. Then what's that?
That's
Oshawott.
Mijimaru.
Oshawott
What's
to
the
you.
difference?
It's an otter compared to a
It's-
penguin. It's superior by default.
They act the same though. So.
Shut
Chase,
up.
I don't dislike Mimikyu. I just wouldn't put it on this chart. Like, there's a
He
few
also
Pokemon that I had to give up, because I'm like, well, the spot has to be here.
Yeah, like I gave up Tropius. I would have put Tropius somewhere. I feel like there needs to be a consolation prize somewhere. Because I would have put my Banana Boy somewhere, but I couldn't, so. You put that dog there, Chase. God bless you.
What else was I gonna put? Fucking Gardevoir?
Exactly.
Josh, we already went over Grimmsnarl, we went over Mimikyu. There are half-decent fairies, if you look for them.
Yes, but I also look at Granbull, and I'm like, you know what? You're fine. There's no
So you
extraneous
admit-
patterns. It feels
Wow.
still very Pokemon to me, even if it's
You
not
know
my
what that
favorite.
feels like?
It's a very clean design.
Didn't you complain about
I
it?
feel like that. Yes, he did. I feel like that sums
Yes.
up Gen 2. I feel like that sums up Gen 2. Is Gen 2, you're fine.
Yeah, that's most fucking gens.
Gen 7 is iconic. I'm sorry. It's
Is it?
amazing. Yes. One of the best ever.
It's like maybe 3 or 4.
I mean, that's fine. I get, like, why everyone's gonna stick with Gen 1. Fair enough. Gen 5, completely agree. I get it. I adore it.
It's
Best
Gen 5
gen.
is number 1, Gen 1 is number 2, and the rest can fight it out if they want.
You're so hateful, but I accept this.
Such a bitter bitch.
I don't know. There was I almost put Kabutops for rock, and I'm like, no, I need my grandpa dragon.
Yeah, he's real good. He was my favorite Pokemon. I remember I had a dream one time where I was on Space Mountain, and Aerodactyl came and saved me from it like falling apart, and like for some reason in the background We Are the Champions was like playing. So like he's very good. He saved
Dreams,
me from
baby.
Space
I
Mountain.
love your dreams. I love dreams so much. Oh my god. You should
I
keep
also
Dreams.
almost put like the other two Reggies from Gen 3 on here for reasons.
To trash.
Oh my god.
I'm glad that you have not changed the space, so you're just like, here's my list. I'm disappointed with myself for liking all of these, and I think that's correct.
Well, you know, I feel like this face sums up my opinion on Pokemon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Right.
it
Next
shows.
week, Digimon.
No.
Oh God, no!
No.
No! No, Ian, no.
Perfect.
We're still not done with
Absolutely
Pokemon
not.
We
yet.
have to do all the characters. Jim,
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to do
do?
every single named character in Pokemon.
every
We
name.
do.
Oh, God.
So we're gonna
Um,
talk about Shota, we're gonna talk about Alon, we're gonna talk about
Alan? Okay.
we're gonna talk about all the anime original characters of every.
Fuck off. No. No, not the fuck
Uh,
off.
We're gonna talk about every single
you-
variant on every single
Josh?
character.
You need to
No.
do the anime variant separately, though,
Yes.
I mean,
because
like
I'm gonna have
Bell,
0 comments.
like Belle from the game
Yeah.
is a different character from Belle from the anime. So
Yeah, but she's designed the same. So.
That's fine.
nah, one's thicker.
Shut up.
Her design in the anime's just thicker. It's weird. I don't know
Okay.
why they made that change.
It's fine, because that's why we can have one be called Bianca, and then Josh, during the anime shit, can just be like, this is Belle. Fuck everyone else.
That's her name.
Her name
What?
is also officially Bianca.
Yeah, in worse regions.
Okay.
Gosh, oh my god.
It's
Bianca's
fine.
just a shitty name anyway, so.
Belle is not a good name.
No, but isn't it funny that they're just like, what's a fucking generic Western name we can use? Belle. Yeah, so just like Mary from Gen 8.
Just like, what's an exotic name we can use? How about Tina?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really exotic and exciting and magical. Tina.
Does to an Asian
That was
audience.
That's a good point.
I mean,
Can't
that's
believe they
why I
changed
like
the name to Tara. I can't believe they would change it to Tara. Like, why would they do that? Tina is her name. And
Yeah.
it's like, choose. It's like, the second you meet her, it's like, choose the name for this character. She can be anything you want her to be. No, it's
Yes, but she
Tina.
has a default name.
Yeah, it's Tara.
Oh my god. Yeah, just like how my
Oh,
favorite
Josh.
Final Fantasy VII character is named Earth.
Don't you mean Bullet? Josh, do you like Tara, Tina, like, because you relate to her?
Nope.
Where she's like,
Don't worry.
you know what? I don't understand love. I'm
No,
just gonna
no,
like
no.
start like
Nope.
this community where I can be around people that I feel like I can be like nice to them and
Nope,
meaningful
fuck off.
to them, even though I can't figure myself out.
We're ending the stream, everyone. Gen 8 fucking sucks. I don't
Good night,
like it.